for life.
Good morning. It's Monday, December 29th. The Anti-Hero Broadcast is the news entertainment broadcast for veterans, first responders, and all blue-collar Americans. This show is brought to you by Human Performance. Go to hp-trt.com. Use promo code HERO. Save 20% every single month on your TRT, your peptides, your GLP-2s, anything you need for your fitness journey. Human Performance has it. Go to hp-trt.com. Use promo code HERO and save 20% every single month. It's also brought to you by GhostBed. Go to ghostbed.com/antihero. Save 10% on their already ridiculously low prices. Everything from pillowcases, mattress toppers, cooling patented technology sheets, and of course, their award-winning mattresses. They have 60,000 plus 5-star rating and reviews, all in-house customer service, free shipping, and free returns. You can even use promo code Antihero at checkout. Let them know that we sent you. They're a big supporter of us. If you got to replace some bedding, especially after the holidays, gross in-laws were in them, whatever it is, replace them. Go to GhostBed. And Elevated Silence. Go to elevatedsilence.com. Use promo code Antihero15. Save 15% on all your cans, everything from 22s to 50 cals. Jim's got it. Very, very, very clean. No carbon buildup, obviously, except for the 22 because they're dirty as fuck. You need a can, go to Elevated Silence. Tell Jim that we sent you. He's got that big business. What was I going to say? Small business feel, big business logistics.
There it is.
I haven't had enough coffee yet.
There it is. I spilled mine this morning.
ElevatedSilence.com. Use promo code Antihero15. Save 15%.
And don't forget to check out Patreon. Join us in Patreon. We put up videos. We interact. Jimmy's in there. Everybody's in Patreon. You even get gambling tips from me when I'm on cruises. So check out our Patreon and the Thursday night. Don't forget our show and our website is up. Orders are being shipped. That was an error on my part. So check out the antiherobroadcast.com. Check the store out. Clint, your shirt's on the way.
If you ordered a shirt and you haven't gotten it yet, that is 100% Mike's fault.
Mike's fault.
Yeah,
we forgot to. What happened was we forgot to, when Natalie switched it from her card, we forgot to add our card. So the orders got sent to production, but production went, "Where's our money?" So I had to put our card in. So everything's good to go on our site.
We had one guy message us and go,
yeah, it's been like
I ordered back in November. I was just curious.
Yeah, that was my fault. Everything's up, good, going, and out there. So the antiherobroadcast.com and check out the store, and everything will be shipped to you in a timely manner now.
And you're back.
I'm back.
We shared your video on the Christmas. Did you watch the Christmas broadcast?
I did not.
Oh, we shared your photo.
Which laying down the chair. I don't know why you got so excited about that photo. That's just me. That's about as most as you're gonna get out of me on a cruise where my wife actually wanted to take a picture with me too. Like if you look at my Instagram, it's all pictures, or my Facebook, it's all pictures that I took of everybody. But
I noticed you didn't. I don't think you posted the one of you wearing matching shoes to your shorts.
Heather loved it,
but you put it in your stories, but I couldn't find it. I don't think you actually posted it.
No, it was in a story. It was I think it was the Monkey Day. No, it should be one of them is on there. Yeah. I bought the new. Yeah, they match, dude. Heather was like, "Bro, the shoes and the short." Like, hey, man, you're gonna be in style. But no, it was a great time to get. It was a great getaway. I think we should plan a anti-hero cruise here for maybe the middle to the end of the year.
I was gonna say, when's your next cruise? Next week?
March 22nd. I'll be gone again.
I mean, I'm all, my gears are rolling. I know we got a lot of dedicated people in the 99% that would want to do something, but like everything else, we and Jimmy were just talking outside. The fucking economy is in the fucking shitter. Everything's expensive. No one's got any money. We're trying to do something where everybody can go hang out like once a year.
Honestly,
you have the money.
We don't have no. The deals are like I'm telling you, we can go on a 3 or 4 day cruise right out of Port Canaveral here for $500 a couple, $700 a couple for 4 days. That's everything. That's all your food and alcohol included.
Do we get to hang out with you in the luxury section?
No, I'll slum it. I'll slum it. I'll get a basic balcony.
Yeah, room for you guys that don't know, Mike lives with, like, if it was the Titanic, he would be the guy
that locks the gate.
There's not enough lifeboats for me and Jimmy.
I mean, I'll talk about you guys on the show.
You guys learned water survival, right? Being paratroopers.
Yeah, I mean,
inflate the pants, turn them into.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to float in that water.
It's salt water. It's very dense, so you can float easy. So it's no. I mean, I do splurge on a few things, and that's one of them.
I don't.
I like my vacations and I like my cruises, so I spend a few extra bucks. But honestly, it's very affordable for like a group cruise if we decide to do that. And they'll give us a huge discount.
What about doing something? But what I was thinking is like a real anti-hero get together in Orlando or something.
Well, I think that's what another thing I was talking is the time for that, like an Orlando get together where everybody come. Like we haven't had Dom down. I keep talking about like Dom. We need to plan something with Dom
because we could do something. So like I mean, a lot of you guys do know, but our studio is literally 600 feet away from the VFW that I just became a member at, and I was like, man, we could plan like an all day thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, we can get a couple bands for cheap. We can come broadcast from here with everybody in the studio.
Yeah.
We can fucking go over there, party. Man. Like, we'll make it like a 2-day thing. And that way you can convince the wife to let you spend a couple $100.
Yeah. I mean, but look, you can sell it. We're right next to Disney, and you can go to downtown Disney and you don't have to, spend a whole shitload of
wife
money.
And kids can go to Disney. We can.
Yeah. And that's the other thing about the cruise line too, is the cruise is right here in Orlando, easy to fly in and out of, but obviously a little more expensive, a little more logistics involved in that. But I think it would be awesome to have.
You think you know your wife? I would have lost $1 million in a bet if I was about to say, I don't think I can sell Heather on a cruise. And then she says, yes, let's go on a group cruise.
Yeah. I can, but like I said, I can book through the line I have with the more rooms and more discount. I check all the time, and everybody thinks cruises are expensive with alcohol, Wi-Fi, everything included. Some of those 4-day cruises are like $650 a couple for a nice room. Everything's included. You don't have to spend a dime while you're out there.
I mean, are you going to
get
Jimmy? I don't know though. Jim, there's they hit you with 15 drinks a day limit. So by about 11:30, Jimmy will have to be bumming drinks off everybody else.
You can't pay more. They don't want people acting up.
Yes, it's a very loose 15 drink minimum.
Like, can you drink more than 15?
Yeah, because they don't check my card in the yacht club, and at the casino they don't either. The casino, they're not, once you scan
Jimmy's
it once,
gotta go to the casino.
Yeah, you gotta go to the casino and hit a slot machine and push the buttons. But they very loosely enforce. I've never seen anybody hit, but I did see some really cool things while I was out there. I saw, you guys need to. I saw a fight that was amazing, dude.
You got to study up on maritime law while we're out there, because we may end up in some trouble.
Wait, was it an Ultima?
Yes,
American.
Yes. So I go. My wife is trivia, so we gamble half the time. The other time, she loves just the corniest cruise ship games, like Name That Tune. There's all these games, and there was one I posted the video of it where
she won.
You had to memorize like a pattern, and she's fucking smart as shit. So she memorized the pattern, she wins. But while we were in between that game, I walked to the Gen Pop area, like the common folks.
Did you have any bodyguard?
I was a little nervous, and I get out there and I see a black couple arguing, and dude is lit, and it's like 11:30 in the morning. He's sweaty drunk already, in front of about 350 people. She got up, cussed him out, grabbed his chair, and flipped him backwards upside down where his head hit the deck loud enough that everybody heard it. I watched it happen. And she said, now get your dumb motherfucking ass up. I'm paying for everything. And go to the room. And she just escorted him screaming from the deck outside through the very calm inside area. You stupid motherfucker. You look real stupid now. Don't just cussed his ass. And he was like half like trying to figure out what's going on, half embarrassed.
Half drunk, half knocked out.
And I was like, this is amazing. I never see this.
He's in concussion protocol.
For real. No, his fucking head hit the deck flat. And I was like, this is great. And that was it.
What do they do on cruises?
They have a jail. Like there was a brig, there was, and it's funny. It's a 2-time. I've been on this cruise line. This is my sixth one, and this is the first 2 fights. There was another like altercation somewhere in the casino, and you actually saw like security for the.
Did you guys?
Bunch of dudes come out, suits and like earpieces, like the Secret Service, and they're like ready to take. They can put you in jail on this cruise ship.
Did you guys see that like 30-person brawl on a cruise?
Yeah, there was one that lasted. They said it lasted like an hour.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Go to your room, drink.
I mean, like, how do they contain that? They just got to let them fight. There's no way there's 30 security guards.
They have quite a few, but yeah, they would pretty much contain it. And then you get detained out there. I had a buddy get detained he got into it with the fucking captain, the captain of the ship. And he called him like a Nazi or something. It was a German captain. He's like, went drunk. They threw him off the boat in Cozumel, Mexico. They took his bags and him and said, good luck, sir. You are figure your own way back. He tells the story. It's hilarious. He had to take like a cab to like the capital of fucking Mexico from Cozumel, get off the island onto the mainland and like go to the consulate. He didn't have a passport or anything. All his shit was, and like had to go fly back to the United States while the rest of his family like finished the cruise on the boat. So they can throw you. Their rules are very strict. They can throw you right off the fucking boat.
Yeah,
And you're responsible
it's
for getting
maritime
back.
law,
Yeah.
dude.
Off.
What was this video of people fighting?
There's no video. Is
Yeah, there
is.
is.
Oh, is there one of it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll find it.
All right.
Find it.
I'll find it. I'll make a reel out of it. But
Oh yeah,
But I think it's a great idea. It is it's a good time, and for those who haven't gone, it's the ultimate. It's like being in an airport for like 7 days. Where you can drink at airport like 9 a.m. and nobody cares. It's a cruise. Like nobody cares. By day 2, every dude on the boat, all the bartenders know your name. They know who you are. They know what you're drinking. And it's just very relaxed. There's just my favorite days are sea days where you just literally I just sit and look at the water. It's nice. And then I think about coming back and I'm like, fuck, maybe I should just jump off this motherfucker. Maybe I should just send it. But good time.
We
missed you guys. Certainly missed you guys.
I could tell you wanted to work a little bit. I was trying to not call you a bullshit.
No, I don't mind that. And I tried getting in, and the one time you guys were live, I was on the deck and I was being loud because I went in one of those cabanas. My wife's like, I can hear you all the way over here. So I like that. And then the second time I tried to do it, I think I was in Nassau or somewhere, and the connection sucked.
All right. While Jimmy looks up the ultimate American cruise line, well, I kind of need you for the reflections. So
yeah. I'm here. I'm just searching. I can multitask.
We put up a reel about the Korengal Valley.
Yeah.
Now, because we're Army and all the video clips from Army, I did not really mention the Marines. I'm assuming they were there.
Somebody got mad about it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I know Jimmy fucking clapped back, dude.
I clapped back pretty hard.
I've never seen somebody shit on another brand.
And they started it with like, this isn't about inter-service rivalry. And it's like saying, but with all due respect, sir, you're a piece of shit. Yeah. Like, fuck off, dude.
Like he was just shitting all over the Army.
Well, here's the first of all, the Shadowcast. I got a lot of questions about the Korengal after I said that. So I'm going to go through the whole timeline of the Kunar province today
For tomorrow's episode?
I sent you the
Yeah.
So it looks good.
But so all you got to understand is that some seals died. This is basics. Some seals got killed in the Korengal Valley. There was only one survivor. He was rescued by the Army.
What seals?
I think they were from SDV Team 1. They were regular
Like recon?
Yeah, they were doing it's Marcus Luttrell. It's Marcus.
Oh, that was the Korengal?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's how we ended up in the Korengal, bro.
I did not know that.
So the Marines after that did a big operation.
Yeah.
In 2005, where they crossed the line of departure, and the enemy didn't show up to fight a Marine battalion. Go figure.
Yeah.
And then after that, Viper Company went down there, and I want to say
173rd.
No. Viper Company was. I want to say they were. I think they were first ID.
Army though.
Yeah, it was Army. They went in there and started building the Korengal outpost and everything else, and then the enemy came out to play, and they started probing them and figuring it out. And then when the 173rd got in there, the enemy had about 2 years of experience fighting in the Korengal, and it was fucking game on. Remember that the 173rd got 5 Medal of Honor winners in the Korengal Valley. 5
Different firefights,
different battles. One of them, 2 guys got it for the same battle. That was one not.
Okay.
So I mean, to say that the Marine Corps could do it, but the Army couldn't is absolutely fucking ridiculous. You guys didn't stay. Now
They don't have the numbers.
They none of us had the numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, like one of the questions my wife asked was, why the fuck is everybody at the bottom of a valley? Why aren't they? I mean, what infantrymen? What do? We take the biggest gun, we put it on the highest piece of terrain we can find, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's infantry combat in a nutshell. So why is everybody in the valley?
Politics?
Human terrain. That's what
The fuck's human terrain mean?
Okay. So when you are doing a counterinsurgency, you have the physical terrain. That's the terrain we fight on. But you're fighting a counterinsurgency. So the most important piece of real estate you can get is the hearts and minds, right?
Mm-hmm.
They call that human terrain. So if you're going to engage with the populace, where do you got to be?
You got to be down with it.
Where the people are.
Yeah.
You got to be where the people are, as Ariel said.
Did the Taliban live in the mountains, or did they just operate off the mountains?
They operated out of Pakistan. Some of them were like locals that.
So would the Taliban do what, like essentially like we did? They would take day trips, like 4-day trips, and go out and get ready to set up for a firefight on the top. And
It's even worse than that. So I mentioned the Bella ambush. So you've done a key leaders engagement, like a Shura, like you go out. Okay. This platoon went out, did a key leaders engagement, and they patrolled in during the night, set up an LPOP, looked down at the town. They went up on the high side of the terrain, came down, they did the Shura, and it was pretty obvious right away that there were a lot more fighting age males there than normal.
Yeah.
And they were really trying to keep the platoon occupied, like stay here, eat, don't leave. And so the Marine that was in charge of the Afghans, he was in the Marine Corps and he ended up dying. I think his name was Sergeant Box. Said, "Hey, sir," to the platoon leader, who was a captain, "Hey, sir, we need to get the hell out of here." So they moved in daylight on the low terrain, trying to change up their route of movement, and walked right into a fucking ambush. And everybody in that platoon was killed or wounded. Everybody.
Damn.
100% casualties. First time it's happened since Vietnam. There was a guy, Sergeant White, right? White. I'll pull it up later, but he got the Medal of Honor. He was the only guy still fighting when the QRF showed up.
Oh, so everybody was incapacitated.
Everybody was bleeding out, and guys got blown off the side of the mountain. I mean, it was fucking horrible.
Jeez.
And that
was what battle?
That was the Bella ambush.
Bella ambush. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go through this because I got
yeah.
But to sit here and say that the Marines would have done it better, that's you obsequious toad. Shut the fuck up.
Obsequious. I will pay somebody
right next to the word toad.
I will pay somebody to go through every single broadcast that we do every single Monday, Thursday, and find the word of the day and just fucking send it all to me, timestamp so I can clip it. Sequipious.
Obsequious.
Obsequious.
Do you want the definition?
You can't even repeat it, let alone know it.
It's probably something like good.
it means like overly obedient, servile, brainless sycophant.
Yeah. Well, they're Marines, so yeah. But we're not shitting on Marines. Obviously, they were part of the Korengal Valley firefight. It's just to sit there and say that something so like the Korengal Valley, a lot of guys come home and they're, that's a very touchy subject to say the least. So it's not like saying like, oh, the army sucked, we could have won Afghanistan, it was all Marines. Like to sit there and say that the army didn't do anything or the Marines would have done it better in Korengal after a lot of these guys fucking perished is a little bit beyond what I can fathom.
54 American service members died in that valley.
That is fucking wild, dude.
Just so for your own edification, between 07 and 08, 75% of all of the bombs that were being dropped by the United States military being dropped in the Korengal Valley.
Unwinnable.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Your Christmas, Santa came to you.
Santa did come. And
he brought you a Dale Earnhardt Jr. hat.
Yes, he did. I love this hat. I love it.
It's already dirty.
Well, I work, man.
There's I know you're the same way, Mike. Like I try to keep hats pristine. I don't like to sweat in them. I have like hats for sweating in, hat for lawn mowing in, and like my other hats I try to keep. And like, bro, y'all fucking get a hat and within like 4 weeks it's like decimated, fucking tore up.
This one I
dirty.
Only wear here
in studio.
In studio, and if you knew my superstition gambling with hats, you'd be sick.
Really?
Like I put it together. Like, all right, this night I won this. This is the hat. This is this hoodie's the hoodie. Like
really superstitious.
And then I sit at the table and I'll get mad. I'll turn my hat around backwards and I'll win like 3 hands in a row. I'm like, all right, hat stays on backwards now until I lose. It's bad. It's bad.
Like it's
really
like hockey
bad.
players in socks.
Yeah. I'm superstitious. All get out.
Super superstitious.
Because I tipped. Like I'm a huge tipper too. Because I believe in like that's part of the gambling.
Like control it.
Yeah. Like I hit some big hands on the shit. I hit a straight flush. The first night paid like $1,000, and then the last night I saw Jerry asking. We did pretty decent. My wife and I hit 4 of a kind within like 6 hands of each other, which is close to $1,000 each. So, but then when that happens, I'd go, okay, this hat is on this way. My hands were in my pocket when I got my card. Like it's bad. It's really bad.
Dude, you can't do any of that with scratchers.
No, the scratchers is a whole different world. But it's.
Do you have any people at gas stations that you routinely frequent to
Mhm.
get scratchers that you won't buy from because of superstition?
No, I buy the good dude Alex is at the gas station by the house.
But what if it's not Alex?
Robin's
still
there? Robin or Alex, they're
Okay.
both there. It's the same two people, and Alex is the one that sold me the $5,000 one. So whenever I start asking, I'm like, he goes, Mike, let me drive, man. I got you. He'll go over and pull the ones down. He's like, this one. It's been a while since I've won 500, quite a while. But I hit 100 this morning. But I'm very superstitious. It's pretty bad.
And the last of the reflections was Jimmy in the comments about somebody who wanted our initial review of the Australian police officers with their hands up, and they were demanding, not demanding, they were giving us grief because we didn't take it down. Because Jimmy's like, we corrected the issue. What's the problem? And he's like, yeah, but it's still up. And Jimmy made a great point. So you want us to just erase our mistakes, like it never happened, or be accountable? How can you have accountability when you erase what you did?
Yeah,
what you got
I
wrong.
Totally agree. You leave it up. It's
Yeah.
just like I say, like these guys that hide behind fake names or hide behind screen names. It's like you don't have no accountability because we don't know who you are.
Yeah.
No,
I have no problem airing mistakes. Like, look, there's us making a mistake and there's us correcting it. It shows
First of all,
accountability.
if you don't leave it up, then the whole "hey, we were wrong" part makes no fucking sense.
And how can you go talk shit about us without
Yeah.
showing us the video?
Yeah.
You got to
And then-
show the video to everybody.
and then
like,
we
hey, they
can-
delete it. Because if you delete it, it's going to be somebody's going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those guys are cowards. They delete their mistakes. They're trying to hide behind it. You got to leave it.
Yeah.
You got to leave it.
You got to own everything you put
Absolutely.
online.
Absolutely. I agree.
I did find the brawl.
Did you send it to Lewis?
I'm going to send it now. You will
You will not be disappointed.
you will not be disappointed.
Can I guess?
You can guess.
Can I
brother.
guess the demographics?
You can guess, brother.
I want the DMV registration of all vehicles.
Whatever. I'm
ones
going to
aren't
tell
stolen.
you. I'm going to tell you right now. The credit score is low.
It's funny when so actually Port Canaveral is the largest now. Miami, it overtook Miami as the largest cruise ship port, but our boat was the last one to leave, and it's like you watch the other boats go by and you can see whether it's gonna be a fun trip or not based on I'm just saying, you see them go by and you're like, oh,
Yeah, I sent it out. So it's
because I want to do Virgin next. Virgin has no kids. Virgin Voyager, you have to be 18 or up to cruise.
Is it like a swinger cruise?
No, they're all, according to
Those
most of these guys,
cruises?
CC, they're all swinger cruises, but no, it's just ironically
Usually adults only means like
one of the dudes that used to work at Orange County that Joanna works with at SIG was docked in the Dominican Republic right next to us. We found out, we actually zoomed in, like took a picture of, they were on their boat, we were on our boat. We had no idea.
oh, cruise people.
Cool as shit.
We showed our pineapples.
yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, not on my watch.
Oh my god. Oh my
They're there.
Adults
They're
only
there.
cruise.
You can see it. You can see it at the pool deck.
Behave
It's all
or
good.
misbehave.
Oh
No children.
You gotta have the loofahs.
You're gonna have old ladies fucking tits out,
I don't need.
fucking sagging to their
All I
knees.
care, I listen. I
Old
go
dudes,
from the pool
wieners
deck-
all shriveled up.
from the pool deck to the casino. That's my route. By the second day, I know every dealer, where they're from, their name, what the rotation is, what table they're going to next. I got it all figured out. That's all I do.
All right, Lewis, let's pull up this cruise ship fight. I'm really intrigued. This wasn't part of the itinerary, but I like it. Is there sound?
Yeah, there's some.
I don't hear anything.
You gotta.
You guys hear something?
You gotta.
Give me 10 seconds.
Make those.
I think you can control the sound on the YouTube page. So you got to go back up to YouTube. No, you
Why
can't.
is it not?
Okay, Lewis, go to the YouTube page
Okay.
where it's originally being played from. The YouTube page, not StreamYard, the YouTube page.
It's actually Fox News, but yeah,
Fox
link.
News.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you downloaded the video?
No, I just sent the
No.
link to the
So
article.
where, oh my God, where is go to the video?
Outside of StreamYard. Where is it
I'm
playing?
onto it.
Okay. Okay. Now.
There you go. You control the volume there. So the volume
Yeah.
is probably not on.
But
Okay,
it
so
is,
now go
though.
down to the volume on the computer. And you're going to have to figure out where it's going to.
It's going to the one that we're supposed to.
Okay, so there's just,
I mean, if I play another,
yeah.
There it goes.
So we just,
but we can't hear that.
okay, we'll just play it anyways. Go back to StreamYard. We'll just play it. Let's make the sounds, guys.
No.
No.
The narration. Can we make it a little bigger, Lewis?
This is it.
Yeah. I mean, look,
Mike thought it was an urban legend.
35 people.
Well, no, this isn't the cruise. This isn't on the boat, though. This is the luggage claim.
Oh, God.
They
There-
just moved it all into the boat. They had to get them out of there.
Bye.
I actually got into it at the luggage claim on the way out.
I'm going to find you the other one, too, because
that's-
like there was one, and it was all over like this person wanted to fuck this person. But
I saw that one.
Yes.
I saw that one. There was an unplanned threesome with
Yes.
somebody's wife that led to an hour-long. I saw that headline this morning.
Yeah.
To an hour long what?
Brawl.
Brawl, like people in the brig getting offloaded in New York.
Yeah.
What's the origin of the story?
That some dude's wife decided to pineapple with another couple, and then he found out, and then it started like a.
So what? It was like a threesome, but the other person
take
didn't
that
know
down.
it was a threesome.
Yeah,
She was just cheating on him.
She forgot to tell her husband about the lifestyle. You can take the video down, Lois.
Yeah.
She forgot to take. Sometimes people forget to tell things. That's
I don't know that. First of all,
That's
that
a-
seems like a pretty significant relationship
I mean,
conversation.
if you want to have a good relationship, probably bring that part up. But
Communication is key.
If not, it's going to lead to a pretty interesting. Because, like I said, on a cruise ship, you can't really go anywhere. You're stuck there for 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days.
Yeah.
In the cat. Can I get another cabin? I don't want to be with her
Oh
anymore.
my god.
No, sir, we don't have anything available. You're gonna have to sit.
I'm
with
gonna
me.
go. You just get in one of the lifeboats and launch yourself off.
Yeah, I'm just
Like,
gonna
fuck it.
jump off the balcony.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I'm assuming they also have like they put you in the brig for
Oh,
like
yeah.
suicide too.
Oh, there's all kind of yeah.
Oh, here's the one. This is the one. Bro, it's another. It's
Is there
the
video?
same people.
Oh, it's just another angle.
No, it's a different one, but it's
Oh, the same. Yes,
same demographic.
it's the CC people.
Yes, it's. I mean, I can send it, but I mean, it's more of the same. And I just, yeah,
We get it.
there's a lot of brawls
Carnival.
on Carnival. Like,
Carnival.
let's just not.
Carnivals and whatnot. That fucking send it, dude. Let's see if we can get it. How quick you can get the link to Lewis. Lewis can get it up.
Oh God.
20 seconds. Ready,
Okay.
go.
All right. I mean, I just closed it down when you said we don't need it. So
All right, we'll start over.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the other thing is just, I mean, you got to choose wisely on the cruises. Choose wisely. The wobble is fun to dance to, but it also brings some problems.
I mean, it's like
All
anything.
right. This
The-
one is
The water parks here, out of all the theme parks in Orlando, the cheapest one to go to is, what is it called? It's a water park. I forget what it's called.
The Wet and Wild or
No, it's not. Wait,
Universal.
No, it's owned by SeaWorld. So they're
Oh,
across the Aquatica.
Aquatica.
Aquatica is the cheapest. And
St. Louis.
Aquatica has the big 20 people fights in the middle of. Can you imagine me with your kid at a water park and you just got 20 Ultimate Americans just fighting in the middle of the fucking sand pit?
I
Like,
think we can say that.
yeah, you
I
can.
can't. I think we can say that.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys gonna get upset about your choices of cards?
Oh,
There we go. Oh man, this one's great. There's one where it's a bunch of white people,
That was
and
pretty quick. That was less than a minute, I'd say.
all right, let's
it's
see. if
funny how Fox News is posting them all too, right?
it-
Carnival.
Is this in the cruise?
Yeah, that's in the restaurant. Or in the yeah. Fuck that. Hey man, you cut me off when that pizza thing got hot. Pretty upset.
Doing music.
like getting some depth.
60 people.
60 people. Can you imagine being the arresting officer when those guys get?
I don't know that they keep it. I think it kind of just like
At least your own cognizance.
Yeah, they probably got to find the what do you call that? What we do with civil unrest? You find the antagonist or
Yeah, the
antagonizer.
aggressor. The aggressor.
You find the
I don't
people
even
that
know
are
if they do that,
are
but I mean, there's-
causing it.
There's cameras everywhere. I mean,
Do they investigate it post?
nah, I don't think so. Unless it's something crazy that.
I don't know. Maritime law is not something to fuck with.
Yeah, they're not gonna. they'll probably ban you. I'm sure you get like a trespass or banned from Carnival.
Yeah, you're
that's
banned for life.
That's got to go on your fucking resume if you get banned from Carnival. That's got to be. It's got to be up there in the
Low
You're talking
credit,
social
yeah,
credit
banned
scores
from
now, bro.
Carnival.
Can't go on Carnival.
That could actually be used in court against
The
you
only
if
one
you've
left
been
after
banned
that
from
is
Carnival.
like that Margaritaville ship that goes out of like Palm Beach or whatever. There's another one. It's like
That
a like a
white
weekend.
people?
Yeah, it's Margaritaville boat. It's very small and
You know what? I used to work details at the House of Blues.
Mm.
The most fights I've ever seen were drunk white people, drunk old white people, like yacht people. They had a Journey cover band come, a tribute band. It's such a big tribute band. They were actually able to play the House of Blues in the tour.
Mhm.
And the amount of fights that were there from drunk old white dudes was insane.
That's not even a mosh pit, bro.
Dude, they're just fucking assholes and they get drunk.
These old dudes.
I mean, I didn't work the other concerts that we could compare it to. So,
I mean,
there's no weapons that you Heather was asking. You go through the detector and all that stuff.
all right. So what you're saying is we need
There's
carbon
forks,
fiber
there's
guns.
forks, there's knives, there's all that stuff on the boat. There's
well, they don't know how to do that.
chocolate, big chocolate cruise ships you can hit somebody with. Like there's all kinds of stuff out there.
Oh man.
We got this weird, awkward pause with K9. He's coming around noon. I don't want to get into Somalia yet because we only have 20 minutes. Unless you think 20 minutes is all we need to go.
No, that's. I mean, that is the biggest news story right now. I mean, we can talk about what's going on in China right now.
China.
So, before we do that, Americans will absolutely kill you in your sleep on Christmas Eve. In Venezuela, we dropped a bunch of bombs on freaking drug boat facility on Christmas Eve night.
Well, now we're moving inland. We're not just bombing them on the water anymore.
Yeah, no, we're
inland.
blowing up their facilities, and
It was
yeah.
a great bomb.
yeah,
Best
it
bomb
was
ever.
the best
Christmas present
bombing.
ever.
It's a Christmas bomb.
I mean, like he literally was like, I'll cross the Caribbean at Christmas to kill some freaking drug
You
runners.
know for a fact too, some dumbass E4 put a fucking bow on that bomb. Put a little fucking Christmas bow on it. Merry Christmas, wrote something on it.
Yeah, I mean, what's even better about that is, according to the sources, the Venezuelans, they had no fucking idea what happened at first, because it was a stealth aircraft that came in and dropped the bomb.
So like they really cannot be traced by radar.
Yeah,
can't.
they were out. I mean, they're on high alert. They couldn't see this thing.
Like doesn't pick up on radar.
What's their radar? Like binoculars?
No, I mean, they actually do have some pretty sophisticated Soviet weapons.
Javier, you let it go.
But they were like, wow, the shit just
Everybody
exploding.
just disappeared. Damn it.
Like, damn, man.
Santa Claus is
Whole-
Santa Claus is
Look
wild
at
in this.
Santa.
shit.
So when we did talk to Santa was actually getting ready to drop some fucking presents.
That's
that
why
are high
he
explosive.
that's why he didn't have a routine plan to get
Yeah,
into Venezuela.
it's fucking.
He didn't let us know about that.
Yeah, I mean, and what's even better about that, there were missile sites that were like right around this area, and not one of. First of all, we didn't blow any of them up. We were like, yeah, well, you can have those missiles. We don't care. We're just going to drop this bomb and leave. Peace out.
Why don't we care that they have missiles?
Oh,
can't
they
have
were
us.
they were just no threat
Oh.
to this aircraft.
They got to wind them up. And
Yeah, so they were like, yeah, we'll blow those up later. Right now, we're just going to blow this up.
Okay.
So that, I mean, just the fact that, because Trump was like, I want to give them a Christmas present. I want it to be the biggest, most awesome explosion, the best light show. It was awesome. It was amazing, and just blew the fuck out of them on Christmas.
He's gonna name like a whole fleet of ships after himself, right?
Yeah, he's got the
Is
Trump.
it really?
It's a battleship.
Yeah.
It's the Trump class
It's-
battleship.
It's pretty.
That's
fucking-
not a joke,
It's
bro.
pretty wild, dude. I mean, it's pretty wild.
I mean, the thing that's wild about it is that it actually does displace like battleship size. Like, if you ever been to like one of the Iowa or North Carolina,
What kind of ship is it for real?
it's a battleship.
It's a battleship.
It's going to be a battleship.
USS Trump, is that what they're gonna call it?
It's
Right.
a Trump class.
It's
of
the
ships.
Trump
So we started a whole
class.
class of ships that are now like Trump destroyers or something. And it's like
Trump class battleship.
So when he wants a third term, no one can say no.
Yeah, I got the Trump class battleship. He's got the Navy on board. The Navy's like, they love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of don't agree with his mindset on battleships, because that's a very Trump thing to do. I mean,
So you disagree?
I completely disagree with building a battleship, and I'll tell
Why?
you why. It takes a long time to build. We don't have the slipways for it. We haven't built battleships in a very long time.
I did not know this about battleships. Did you?
Yeah.
I figured they could build cruise ships in about 6 months, probably.
You're talking about, a significantly different kind of ship. It's not gonna have big guns on it. It's gonna have a lot of missiles, but it doesn't have that much more missiles than like a standard Arleigh Burke. So what do we need it for?
Are these private ships
No, they're going to be
funded by the U.S. Funded by the U.S. government.
Yeah, the U.S. Navy is going to own them. Like they're going to be U.S. Navy ships. I don't know if they're going to be like gold plated, say Trump on the side. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you have one battleship that takes the manpower and the resources of 4 destroyers, I would rather have 4 destroyers.
I don't think Mike's. I think it's probably fucked up, but I think you seem like you're kind of for it.
What?
Trump
No,
creating
it's
this class.
it's not. To name it after, I don't think you can name things after yourself. You can build it, but I wouldn't go. You can't start naming.
First of all, naming conventions for ships are gay.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, that kind of lends to the argument that a lot of things he does is for himself. And just like a sheriff, when the new sheriff comes in, he fucking puts his name on every pen and pencil and pad. It's like you work for the people. So he's another one that works for the people. I'm down with building technology and building up the military, but when you start naming things after yourself, that's a little pretentious.
I mean, I think that it's all tongue in cheek. More than likely, when we name ships, like it has to go through Congress.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like,
yeah, so you probably won't ever happen.
Yeah, I mean, typically aircraft carriers get named after presidents,
but not themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, normally it's like,
well, Trump probably knows they're never going to name.
I mean, we have the USS Gerald R. Ford, and then we're going to have the USS Dory Miller, and then we're going to have the USS Enterprise.
Do you think?
And so after that, it should be USS Clinton.
Do you think they're ever going to name anything after Clinton? Are you fucking kidding me? You just said that, and I was thinking jokingly in my head.
It typically it doesn't matter. I mean, there's going to be a Trump and a Biden. I mean, like there's going to be a USS.
One's just going to drive around in a circle in the middle of the fucking ocean.
He's going to be the decoy. That ship will have no fucking stairs on
ice cream and a bike path, and it'll just spin around.
No stairs. So we'll have a USS Barack Obama at some point.
We already do.
Yeah.
We just saw the video from it.
Oh man, God, I love this place. It's so good having you back, man. Fucking yeah. So typically those are aircraft carriers, like, and then like the smaller ships, the destroyers, are normally named after Navy fighting men. So like badass admirals.
Do you have any of those left?
Not anymore. They're going back into World War I and fucking, Civil War to name people, because
the USS Painter or something like that.
USS Painter. Well, we got the USS Michael Monsoor, which was a Navy SEAL. They got the USS Michael Murphy, which was a Navy SEAL.
They already have a ship for him.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, they've had a ship for him for a while. They'll probably have a USS
How
Rob
often
O'Neill.
do they build these ships? No, they will not.
Clint just said it in the comments.
No, they will not. I'll fucking sue Rob over that. I'll get that shit for myself.
We call it the USS Anti-Hero. What were you asking?
I forgot
too, man. It's just too much fun fucking making fun of the Navy. We love the Navy. We think the Navy's great. The Navy's awesome. It's the best Navy on the planet, especially their fighter pilots. So make it a battleship to me is just a dumbass idea.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean, objectively, it's like, you hear like eagles screeching and fucking, what's that song that they're constantly playing over all of the America Patriot?
Ball with the ball.
No, not that. So it's
that would be the promo video when they released the battleship. It's ball with the ball.
Because he's down with Kid Rock. Him and Kid Rock are tight.
Just fucking
fucking just go
the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders on it.
Elon Musk is doing the light show.
Kid Rock concert at all times, and we just drive around Venezuela with the fucking boat playing Kid Rock.
Just blaring it at fucking record level.
Oh my God, God damn, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, if you're gonna be on a ship, the USS Trump's probably gonna be fucking lit.
Yeah.
What's did you send anything with that female cop?
No. I mean the video. I can send the video. Man.
Yeah. Well, then we can't talk about that right now. What I want to ask is, what is going on with the Epstein files?
Fucking nothing, man.
Why
Like,
does I get all my information from social media and it's all fucking retarded? Like, did they release something?
they released something, but there's nothing. And they released stuff, and it's like, so the first one was that they redacted a bunch of stuff in Adobe, right? The software.
So they used Adobe to redact.
Yeah, they used Adobe to redact it, but you could put that file, that Adobe file, into Adobe and unredact it.
Really?
Yeah. So that was like,
Who fucked that up?
I don't know, probably some low-level staffer, or it was done on purpose.
That's probably more like it.
Yeah.
Well, why would it be done on purpose?
Because they can say, oh, we tried to redact it, but
Why would they redact anything?
I don't know, man. I don't know. The reason is, I mean, and this is what makes me really have to think about it. The reason that they keep saying that it has to be redacted is because there is damaging intelligence information for not just our country, but several countries, which makes you wonder, why the fuck did Jeffrey Epstein have so much fucking intelligence information from so many different countries? It's almost like it was this conspiracy. It was a blackmail conspiracy for the benefit of one country.
I don't know why my mind.
I was told
I'm still on Carnival Cruise Line.
so I saw one today that said he's alive in Israel.
Yeah, I mean, his last name is what?
Steen. Yeah.
So they released stuff, but people are saying it's a Trump that is involved in it. Did
Well,
they release some of it, all of it, nothing
Trump-
for real?
They released nothing substantial.
Like the list is never coming out.
Look, we know what the list is. I mean, like we can go like, hey, have you been in power for the last 20 years? You're on the fucking list. Pretty much everybody.
Here's the thing, though. It's just like anything else. Just because you're on a list, you're not automatically
Bingo.
guilty. It's like, obviously there were people that probably hung out with him, and
Look,
he's
just
got money. He's a money guy. You're around money. Doesn't mean you went to some island and did X, Y, Z.
so if
people
you
hung out with him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
if I'm asking this question of you two gentlemen, if I'm if I know a guy who's dealing dope,
No, don't ask me that because I got investigated by the feds.
if I know
You're
a
not
guy,
supposed to hang out with them.
right, but I'm not a cop. I'm just a regular old citizen.
But you can do whatever you
Are
want.
you fucking locking me up
No,
too?
you can do whatever you want. You can hang out with whoever you want. It's a free country.
But like that
Well, I
doesn't,
mean, but until,
doesn't mean I'm involved in the dope deal.
Until they watch you, and then until the thing that you would do that everybody does, but now the police arrest you for it, and you're like, dude, why are you arresting me? Everybody, I always drive on a suspended license. All of this area drives on a suspended license, not you. I'm just trying to think of a crime.
Yeah.
They're gonna nail you with and go, well, if you don't want to go to jail for suspended license, then
Now you're trying to
you gotta
flip
work
you.
with us. And that you'd be treated differently because you associate with that person because they want to bring that person down. So
Correct.
these people now that have ties with Epstein and all that, even if they didn't do anything, are now vulnerable, I would imagine, to blackmail.
Well,
to some extent.
Yes, because just what does it take now? You're on the Epstein list. Automatically, you think they're a pedophile. They're creepy.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah, being on that list destroy your name.
Yes.
I don't know, man. People have been pretty Teflon about it. I mean, like it's been in the people to talk about for so goddamn long. It's like, yeah, everybody's on the fucking Epstein list. Come talk to me when we start arresting people. You know?
And then they released like the video from in his cell where he's like allegedly trying to hang himself.
Yeah.
and all that. So
I thought they didn't have video.
no, they got video of him trying.
Trying.
Then they moved him to one without video, and then he did it. They got a
Is
video
it-
of him like laying
Is it
there.
really him?
I mean,
I don't believe anything anymore.
I don't think
I don't
we
either.
can.
I don't need. You would. I now get. I get all the videos of the people I post on my story, all the cops doing dumb shit. And now your average person is falling for AI constantly. I get sent these like 3 female cops constantly, and it's obviously AI to me, and it is.
Yeah.
But everybody else is like, look at this shit. Look at
I mean,
this shit.
dude,
Look at this
what,
shit. Look at this shit.
what we do to our kids on Christmas Eve. We showed our kids the NORAD Santa tracker.
Yep.
And we're sitting there telling them it's real. And to them, it's all they know. They're like, oh my God. And we're like, God, this little idiot believes this, And
Yeah.
that's what they're saying about us. These dumb idiots believe, like, hey, we're just going to 5 years later release a video of a guy that looks like Epstein trying to hang himself. And we're just going to tell him, see, he really did try.
I mean, did you ever heard that comedian was like, you don't believe in any conspiracy theories?
Yes, that's a good. Any?
Yeah, I'm a father of one
Yeah,
son.
that's what I'm saying.
And I lie to that motherfucker all the time. So yeah, right now we've got that going on. The Epstein files is wild. China's practicing its. Dude, you got to give China some fucking credit. They have the dumbest names for their operation. Operation, what was it called? Oh my god! Like I
Just throw a fork at the wall.
yeah. I mean, it's so dumb. I also have the verse of the day that we didn't do.
Operation Something Wong.
It's Operation.
Do you remember that
True
news clip?
Justice.
Yeah, that was real.
True Justice.
It was real.
Yeah.
They called in and they were like, the pilot that was named and all that. And they were reading it off. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I mean, like
Something Wong.
the Bang Wang
Well,
tree farm.
it's like the one girl gets. There's one with a female reporter that gets a birthday for Nick Gurr.
Oh my god,
And
I
she
love
does it, and like she laughs, and then like 10 seconds go by, and she goes, she realized what
Yeah.
she said, and she's like, trying
Happy
to
birthday,
Yeah.
Nick
Oh, it's so
Gurr.
bad. Yeah, really. Yeah, it's really good.
Man, and we're gonna have a meeting with people about the radio later today.
No,
Yeah.
we're good.
Oh, well, I went. We got K9 in the thing, but one thing I want to touch on real quick is that I was looking at researching the Orlando talk show 104.1 here in Orlando, and I'm like, man, I would really like to get us on there, even if it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And like, I'm like, but and I put it on at like 9 a.m. and they're saying gay, retard, fuck shit.
Check the inbox, Lewis. See if that video's there.
Yep, I got it.
I mean, thank God, right?
We got Kane out.
We got the opportunity. We have the opportunity to
Wait, what? Oh, don't do the video yet. We're gonna do K9
he's
first.
old. He's got to go. He's got incontinence.
He drank coffee this morning. That's why, and he drinks like a gallon of water before the show and a coffee.
Yeah, it's what a wild time, man. We've crossed over some strange boundary where like everything is permissible now. I mean, fuck, you can't even. Does anybody even watch normal TV anymore? Like, the only thing I've ever watched is like Bay News 9.
I don't watch any TV.
Yeah, I mean, nobody actually watches television anymore. So, I mean, who cares, right? Most people aren't turning on the radio.
All I do now is I try to figure out who's part of the conspiracies. And I'm like, oh man, it's Tucker Carlson. Did we lose him? Or is he still a legit dude?
Dude,
Because he's got some weird thing against Nick Fuentes. And I thought Tucker Carlson was 100% legit. And then they're all trying to shut up Nick Fuentes.
Do you think it's that, or do you think that it's like WWE, like we're trying to shut him up to make him louder?
Oh, what do you think? Do you think everybody actually hates Nick Fuentes?
No. I think it's part of the
I don't know how
process.
I didn't think of that. You're
part of
smart.
the process. Why would Aiden Ross have Paul Miller on? They're trying to bring this stuff out. It's obvious. It's all happening for that. Why would like Piers Morgan have him on? And
What do you mean they're trying to bring it
like
out?
they're trying to get this all out where it's like common speech now.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Do you think Piers Morgan is on our side?
They're all on it. No. There's an agenda. There's some type of WWE agenda going on. Like if Paul Miller went from everything banned, every time you pulled his video up, it was edited. He couldn't say anything. He's banned from every platform to being Aiden Ross has him on, and the dude just Jew this, N-word that, the whole episode. Why would you allow that to happen? And all those streaming services didn't edit it, didn't do anything to Aiden Ross. Then he just did a follow-up. I don't know if you saw the follow-up call like 2-3 days ago. Christmas Eve, Paul Miller somehow gets Aiden Ross's cell phone number and calls him while he's streaming, and he plays it. And he flat out just calls him, tells him he wants him to die in a gas chamber, and you have the words Hanukkah, and they play it unedited. It to me, it just seems very. There's a reason why all of a sudden, we got a guy that's like the most racist human on earth is on a national platform being streamed to millions of people, and they're not editing it, and they're letting it be said. Nick Fuentes, unedited, allowing him to say it. It's a weird thing to be happening.
It's like something's going on, we just don't know.
They just all of a sudden nobody cares. Like these guys are just saying whatever they want, and all of a sudden it's like you couldn't say anything. You couldn't lip sync a rap song a few years ago. That's what I got in trouble for. To now, millions of people are streaming a show, and this dude's just dropping every word there is. It's weird that all of a sudden nobody cares.
Yeah, I think that my favorite part, and I mentioned this to you this morning, is like the idea of another crusade is coming back.
It's just
Like to take
it's-
the Holy Land?
Yeah,
it-
to
it's
retake
just-
the Holy
like I
Land
said,
for
it's just weird.
the Christians. I mean, and somebody posted a picture of the White House. They had a menorah on the front lawn in front of the White House.
Menorah?
That's the little candle holder thing for the Jewish Hanukkah.
Oh, okay.
They had one of those on the White House lawn. Was like, we can have that, but we can't have a nativity scene. We're an occupied country.
We can't have a nativity scene at the White House, or they're just saying that would be bad. That would be too many people would get hurt.
Yeah, but menorahs are good to go.
Oh, verse of the day.
Oh yeah, good. This one was just for you. I picked it out just for you, and it's from my book. So if you are a new Christian,
What's your book?
the book of James.
Oh,
I've got my own book.
that was very demigod of you.
No. It's more of like this is how much you suck, James.
Yeah.
And these are all of the things that you suck at. You specifically, James.
Thanks
you
for
need to-
naming me James, Mom.
So my mom, that's legit true. When I was younger and growing up, my mom would send me to go read the book of James when I was in trouble, and pretty much everything that's in this book, I was screwing up at some point. But so this is the second verse of the first chapter of James. And this is just for you, Tyler. Consider it all joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking in anything. You struggle a lot when you first come through the door. It seems like everything's landing on you right when you get here.
I like everything in my world hits me at 10:30 in the morning right before the show.
Yeah.
And I know that's my own mind.
Yeah.
I know that is. But I have to figure out a different way to
But I
there's
mean,
no way I can prep anymore.
renew your mind through the washing of the word, brother. Consider it all pure joy, my brothers and
It is.
sisters.
You're right.
And when you start getting that way, just recite that verse to yourself.
Oh, we're going bad. We're bad video.
Yep, it's right around 12 o'clock, and it's always the same. So just so you guys know, we had the people come in from Spectrum. Spectrum is the problem. You guys notice that it always happens around 12 o'clock. Well, here's the reason why. And this is peak hours for the internet. And it doesn't matter if we're wired or if we're Wi-Fi or anything. It's not the software. It's not the cameras. It's the internet service provider. So Spectrum is the problem.
Oh, well, I think we're going to AT&T.
Mhm.
Yeah, Efren asked, when is Nick and the Joker coming out? Nick Fuentes would probably be very, very hard to get. I don't think Paul Merlo would be hard. It's just we got to get in contact with him. And we have something that we're going to try to do with him that's a little bit more.
I think they would be great on the night shift. God, it'd be fucking wild.
Have you figured out how to get in touch with anybody?
Yeah, we
Because
can. I would rather have him come
Yeah, I would pay for it.
for him to come here. But yeah,
Um,
doesn't happen on Starlink.
Yeah.
I mean, we're open to trying it. CC, bring it.
You're talking about the internet?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see. He's right. It's being throttled. It's being pulled back. And
Wait, what does that mean?
it's just like you said. It's a time. Never a problem when you guys ran the Thursday night for all those years.
Yeah.
Same internet, same provider. It's daytime. Businesses are logging in. Everybody in this plaza's got it. It's one wire coming into all this, and we're streaming. And I think we should try. Starlink is an option.
we're back to 480 at
yeah,
least.
and
So.
it's something that goes right on top of the building. It's right on top of the building.
put it in
we
ourselves?
run our own wire. What Sheriff's Office bought. It's not very expensive either. It's like $1,200, and then for the year, it's like
Mhm.
it's about the same. It's going to end up costing the same as internet. And now we're exclusive right to the satellite directly from our building.
When CC tried it at the show, we couldn't get it to work.
No, it did. Once he got it logged in, and
We
all
had to
that-
use Broward County Sheriff's Office.
No, that was part of it. It was Hillsborough.
But Broward County. It's Hillsborough.
Whoa.
Okay.
Lewis said, "Shut your mouth."
Yeah,
James."
he did.
All right.
Well, I didn't touch anything.
Let's bring on K9. It is Monday.
Yo.
It is time for the sports update. How was your picks?
We had some that went well, some that didn't go well.
You see that fucking field goal? Was it the Bucks game? It was Miami. Who kicked that field goal or attempted to kick a field goal?
I didn't see it.
You guys watch the Miami Bucks game?
No,
I did, yeah.
They fought.
I watched some of it. I mean, the Bucks. What the hell happened, Jimmy? God dang, bro.
What you're asking me? I can tell you what happened. That we've got a defensive coordinator that doesn't know what he's doing. We've got a coach that doesn't seem to know what's going on. Who's getting and the offensive coordinator's changed 3 times in the last 3 years. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous.
I think
Terrible.
Mayfield is Jameis Winston 2.0. Massive stats, huge stat sheet, but critical plays. They look terrible. Like they look like there's no reason to even make the playoffs for them.
No, they don't deserve to make the playoffs. And I mean, Rondé Barber was on his podcast and he said, I don't think the Todd Bowles is in the hot seat yet. But there are some people who definitely are, and Todd Bowles' seat's getting warm. I think we just need to fucking clean it out top to bottom, let Bruce Arians fucking come back in and put together a squad.
Yeah, our picks didn't we were close.
Yeah, the picks weren't the best. The picks weren't the best. But going back to the Bucks, man, I mean, if the Bucks do not make the playoffs, they've lost 7 out of their last 8. I mean, they're in the easiest division in football. Yeah, this is epic. Todd Bowles needs to be fired. This is bad. They were one of my sleeper teams to win the Super Bowl. I can't believe
they were
what
playing
I'm
that good at one point too.
At the beginning of the year,
they looked unstoppable. At the beginning
they did.
I mean, and look, I mean, I don't think you can make an argument about the O-line being the problem. I don't think even with the injuries, the O-line still plays good. Although there was that big argument between Tristan Wirfs and who was it? Bucky Irving on the sidelines.
I look at Mayfield and I think Mayfield, you like the guy when he's winning, but when it's not going well, he just doesn't look like he doesn't look like he cares as much. He gets kind of down, and I don't know, there's some terrible games. Like Aaron Rodgers game, terrible. Pittsburgh, terrible. Like that was another one that they should have won. They would go in and lose to the fucking Browns. Like who saw that? That killed every parlay I had. Was like the Steelers losing was devastating.
That's the Steelers are my fear for the Buccaneers. Is that we're going to be, 9-8.
I thought they play the Panthers next.
Yeah.
No, my fear is that with like Mike Tomlin, everybody's like, oh, Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season.
You're going to keep your guy for all these years.
Yeah, and it's
average.
Like, dude, we at some point we gotta make a play here. I don't know if Bruce Arians needs to come down there and fucking put a little fucking power back into the fucking team.
There is a little controversy I'd like to talk about. The meaningless game of the week, which meant the most, was the Giants and the Raiders.
Super Tank Bowl.
And the Raiders kept out Crosby and said he was injured.
Yeah.
And he posted a video. He went home mad as shit. They threw him out of the facility on Friday and said, you're on injured reserve, because he did not want to lose the game. He plays to win, and the loser gets essentially the first pick. He went home.
So they're done with the season.
He immediately went home and posted a video of him playing basketball and jumping on a trampoline to go, I'm not injured at all. So there's a massive drama being built between the organization and their best player because they wanted to lose.
I think the Bucs should go get him.
So
wait, so how do two teams that want to lose play each other? Is it
that's called the Tank Bowl?
Just the way it went. The Giants played the Raiders. The loser essentially has I think the Raiders have a 70% chance now to get the first pick. The only way to flip that is if the Raiders win next week and the Giants lose next week, the Giants would get it back. But basically, this dude called out that they told us to lose the game because they put him on IR when he's completely healthy. Well, he's not completely healthy, but he could have played and he wanted to play. So he went home and got on the internet and said, oh, look how injured I am, and showed himself. And then there was a big game last night. Tell us about the big game last night.
That was I watched the ending. I fell asleep right at the end, but I watched it.
I mean, it was probably game of the year, honestly. It was a shootout, I never thought the Bears defense would look that bad and have that many points scored on them. But, the offense, I think it was the first time in history a team that didn't turn the ball over, which was the Bears. They scored 38 points. I mean, it was heartbreaking to lose. It came down to the last second.
Did you see that? Who did he have open
DJ.
To his left?
DJ Moore.
And he didn't see it. And it was like, dude, he's right there, dude. And he didn't see it.
He was on the opposite end of the field. I mean, the second he snapped the ball, the defensive line was in his face. He had to roll out to the left, so he couldn't even roll out to the right. There's no way he would have seen him. The guy was 40 yards away from him.
Yeah.
DJ Moore probably should have ran towards the ball instead of standing in the corner. I mean, I don't know, but
impossible. The bird's eye view looks easy. It's impossible to do that. But
yeah,
I picked yesterday. I picked the Bears to play the Bills in the Super Bowl before the game started, and I think that is a good loss for the Bears. I put that loss right up there with the Giants losing to the Patriots at the end of the 2007 season in a shootout, and then go on to win the Super Bowl and beat the Patriots. I think that's a good game to lose, to have tape to show you can play, almost win. They're probably going to meet again, maybe in the NFC Championship game or a very important game deep in the playoffs, and I think the Bears' loss benefits them. I personally do. As a Bears fan, I'm sure it's devastating, but I think that is
like
a good
mindset-wise.
Yeah, it's a good loss to go, okay, we can beat these guys. We have tape now to go back and watch, and we can correct the mistakes, but we know we can play in their stadium in a huge game. We know we can go play that game and be in it. I think that's a good, if there's a such thing as a good loss, I think it was one.
Yeah, as a Bears fan watching that game, I mean, to lose like that, not that, it doesn't break your heart necessarily. I mean, if we would have got blown out going into the playoffs and everything like that, obviously we wouldn't be looking good. But I think San Francisco has a chance to win the Super Bowl. I think they're honestly the best team in the NFC right now. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, if they beat Seattle next week, the crazy thing is they would not play again in San Francisco until next year because they would be the number 1 seed.
Away from San Francisco.
Yes.
Yeah, they play the rest of the game home.
Yeah, wow. They would be, and plus the Super Bowl's in San Francisco. So technically, if they make it to the Super Bowl, it would be a home game for them. Yeah. So they have a chance to play in San Francisco.
Has that ever happened
before? Yeah, the Bucks did it.
They did,
and we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like Jimmy over there. Just saying.
Yeah. With Tom Brady.
Who's playing tonight?
Who is playing tonight?
Who's playing tonight, K9?
I don't even know off the top of my head.
That's how important
I don't believe
are.
it matters. Oh, the Rams. The Rams are playing.
The Rams in Atlanta. It's a boring game.
It's a boring game. The Rams are favored by 14.5 or something crazy. And, I won the early slate. I had a couple wins in the early games, and I kind of threw some Hail Marys at it. And I had 4 parlays in the late game, and every one of them had San Francisco and the Bears to go under 51 points, and it was over that by halftime. So I was like, well, I had the right touchdowns, I had the right everybody to score, everything was right, the right yards, and then I put the under on both games, thinking it was going to be a defensive game, and
I did too. I bet the under too. I had the same. When I seen that high over under, I'm like, wow. I'm like the Bears. Right. I'm like the Bears defense is usually pretty good. San Francisco's usually pretty good, and yeah, they shut that down.
That was a schoolyard pickup game that everybody just threw touchdowns and scored points. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, what are we going to talk about when football's done?
Hockey.
We have hockey. We have.
We had the Lightning and the Panthers in a fucking brawl.
The Panthers are back-to-back champions, right?
Yeah. Well,
no, did they lose it? They win this year again? They lost this year.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. The fight for Florida has returned.
They're back.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's going to be interested in a weekly hockey show, but.
I have things to talk about all the time. I got basketball, I got baseball, we got combat sports, boxing, UFC.
Oh yeah, you got the UFC flip into Paramount starting in January, so no more.
Oh, I always have things.
In February, we've got the Daytona 500.
Get her done.
Yeah, big race.
Get her done. the Daytona 500, the Super Bowl,
real
of NASCAR.
Super Bowl,
the Super Bowl of NASCAR.
Hey, you see this, K9?
Yeah, we got the. Yeah. I'm excited for UFC being on.
Whoa!
I am excited for it to be away from pay-per-view.
Yeah. Why? You think it's
ESPN monopoly, ESPN garbage. The streams suck. Dude, I would pay $90 for a fucking pay-per-view, and it would cut out like every fucking 10 minutes right in the middle of a great part of the fight. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm streaming mine illegally, and I'm getting a better view than he's getting.
Yeah,
I'm not paying ESPN.
I'm a pirate when it comes to.
Well, it's no longer. All you gotta do is
sign for
like $9.99 a fucking month, and you got UFC Unlimited.
NFL Bite.
There's some. The UFC is actually going very well with Islam, Topuria. These guys.
I've never heard that word come after very well.
Yeah,
okay.
Islam Makhachev is a 2-division champion. Topuria is a 2-division champion. Pereira wants to move up. There's some big fights coming this year for sure. And then the White House event in June.
That's actually happening.
Yeah, they're gonna fight on the White House lawn.
Hey, that hasn't been done since I think it was President Coolidge had a duel out there.
I bet Hillary beat the shit out of Bill a couple times in there. that was untelevised though, but I'm sure that the under the desk incident probably led to some combat sports in the White House back then. But
or the what was it from Rick and Morty? The Lincoln Coliseum, the Lincoln Slave Coliseum.
All right, so Counterculture Inc. Sports with K9 tonight, live 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Counterculture Inc. Network. Get with me before 6:30 for a thumbnail.
Yes, sir.
We do everything obviously in-house here. That's more of a joke, but I have to really test how quick I can get something up because he'll be like, hey, I tried to StreamYard one. It sucks. I was like, all right. But yeah, Counterculture Inc. Sports, 7 p.m. tonight, live with K9.
There we go.
Later, bud.
Later, dude. Hey, on the positive side, not to jinx us, but we're holding on.
All right. Stop because we went to sports away from the Ultima and
Yeah.
juice
They're
box
talking
talk.
about something
Juice
different.
box talk. We said Paul Miller's name and everything went downhill.
All right, we're gonna go to commercial break, run the vengeance, and we will be back.
Over a century ago in 1910, the Flexner Report, funded by John D. Rockefeller and the Carnegie Foundation, re-engineered medical education from a holistic, whole-body approach, which appropriately treated the body as an interconnected system, to a compartmentalized approach under the guise of specialized medicine. They shut down or consolidated medical schools, marginalized naturopathic, homeopathic, and chiropractic medicine, replacing them with symptom management and synthetic drugs. Allopathy is a marketing strategy rooted in fear and manipulated science. This philosophy carried into veterinary medicine, resulting in over-vaccination, unnecessary surgeries, and manufactured food, just like they did for people. They call it care, but it's predatory and based in profitability. The truth? Toxicity, compromised immunity, and chronic inflammation. They're not fate. They're engineered. And so is your power to undo them. We built 3 targeted formulas to return the body to homeostasis, for pets and people. To detox, defend, and restore. We are the correction to decades of corruption. We are vengeance.
Are back. Okay. And in the second hour, where we're going to talk about Somali fraud, but that is brought to us by Flatline Fiber Company. Since 2019, Flatline Fiber Co. has strived to create the highest quality gear with real-world functionality, trusted by SWAT teams, high-level military units, police agencies, civilian shooters across the globe. They make gear you can trust. It's made in America, lifetime warranty. They have everything you need: rifle slings, IFAKs, pretty much anything that's going to go on your fighting kit. They make it. They even make dump pouches and baseline bags, everything, dude. So go to flatlinefibercode.com, put in the code antihero15, save yourself 15%. Let them know we sent you.
Don't forget our boys over at Violent Provisions, veteran, law enforcement owned, operated apparel company for the violent professional. They have hoodies, shirts, stickers you can see up here. It's all available at violentprovisions.com. Use code antihero for 15% off. Also check them out at Violent Provisions on Instagram. They are A1 since day one.
They're the real deal.
Yeah, their stickers are here.
They're trying.
They've got some. As you see, these ones up here. They sent us a bunch of them. They have some really good stuff.
You know what I like about them is that they try to keep the proactive or like the hunter killer mindset alive without trying to sit there and suck on the balls of admin and brass.
You're fucking. You
Like
know what you're doing.
I know.
You know what you're doing.
They do it right. Violent Provisions does it right. You're not going to stop people like them. They're going to go out there and hunt bad guys, whether it be in the military or law enforcement. Those guys were both. They're Marines. They're SWAT. They're all kinds of crazy shit, and that's their mindset. That's their lifestyle. So they're the real deal. They black out their eyes. They don't want no fucking Instagram fame, no nothing. They're out there fucking hunting bad guys. You know,
Going out there doing the Lord's work.
So they're the real deal,
Pulling
man.
over the Ultimas.
Buy a shirt, buy a sticker, support them. They're good dudes, man.
You're a fucking asshole. You set me up twice. I saw your story post too. You set me up twice. I'm not biting. I'm just gonna stay quiet.
Dude.
I mean, crime statistics don't lie. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, they can lie.
They can, but if you're gonna, never mind.
Yeah, you can cook the books.
Yeah, or you can just lie.
Straight. I mean, like you didn't even talk about the DC lady.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to talk about that one at some point.
She cooked
DC
the
lady, I read it.
The chief of DC that got relieved. She cooked it. She got caught cooking the stats, and then she went on and screamed and yelled like a fucking psychopath, and made herself look just as bad as of a DEI as she is. And
First of all, can we use something other than DEI? Because I'm wearing this hat today, and DEI was first created by Dale Earnhardt. It stands for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. That's what it's for.
Speaking of DEI, if you want to save Somali for last, the video of DEI is a good transition to the Seattle video.
The Somali topics in hot requests in the chat.
All right, hit it.
Let's topic of the day: Somali daycare fraud. Millions. I sent there's some Instagram videos to be ready to go to Instagram. Go ahead and log into Instagram. I got a picture I sent to the email, but we're gonna let who wants to kick this off?
I think that this one.
You want me to do it? I mean,
yeah, I do actually.
So it's government fraud at its highest, and if this doesn't make it's just like I talked about locally in my episode where the sheriff is using money illegally. If this doesn't boil your blood as an American, two guys in Minnesota uncovered millions and millions of fraud where the Somalians are setting up daycares and they're listing they have 120 kids, 99 kids. These dudes went out undercover video and went to these daycares, and there is not a soul inside but Somalians. There's no children. One of the daycares, the word learning is spelled wrong on the sign.
Yeah,
It says leaning instead of learning. And when they went up and started to confront these people, it was met with, violence back to them, screaming, yelling.
I got the video.
Yeah, we got the video. But can you imagine? So I guess this is where it's going, where we're kind of getting back to saying what was on our mind, because things have to be said. Now, are all Somalian people bad? Absolutely not. So let's start out with that. But by nature,
they're pirates.
What do they do? They're
steal.
pirates. They steal. They use violence, and now they figured out a way to manipulate the United States government for money. So they all came to one location. They picked a city. They came. They flooded it. They started creating these companies and sub companies and LLCs and daycares, unchecked by the government. And now you're finding out there are hundreds of these daycare facilities in the Minnesota, Minneapolis area that are just storefronts, and they're collecting millions of tax
You think the
dollars.
government's in on it?
Yeah, Tim Walz is in on it. They all know about it.
Well, it gets even worse than that, Mike, because even like right now, there's conflicting news sources that are saying, no, this is all bullshit. This is not real. This is fake news. And it's the old school legacy media from Minnesota. It's their own. They're running top cover for the admin. I mean, I hate to use the word admin, but that's what it is. It's no different than what Mike talks about all the fucking time, which is why I wanted him to do it. This is just
So their own local news station is trying to change the community's mind that it's not a problem.
trying to change the world's mind.
Like Heather just said, isn't it crazy? And I feel the same way in my town, that I or two dudes with a YouTube channel or a video have to go uncover this. And that if the minute you hear this, if you're the federal government, FBI, it should be like, stop all operations that aren't critical to like national security. Yeah. We have millions, and I say millions way up top of the high millions, almost in the billions of fraud going on in one city in America. To me, that's like, stop everything. And where's Trump? I haven't heard him utter these words yet. Like, I get we like this guy, but if you're the president and you hear this, again, I would be like, wait a second, what? We have billions and millions and millions? Like, stop. Everybody go to Minnesota and start investigating tomorrow.
Yeah,
like
the feds need to be in there.
Everybody, stop ICE. Let's let the dude build the roof today. We're gonna let the Mexican guy build his roof today.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take him to jail today. Let's halt this operation. Let's go and let's start deporting the Somalians up there. At the same time, we're figuring out why we're losing millions of dollars in government assistance to non-citizens in a racketeering illegal operation. And to me, the government should stop and go send everybody there.
Can I postulate something to you guys?
Postulate away, bro.
Okay. We have the same problem with the Somalis that we do with the Afghans that came over here, right? What's the common thread between them?
They're the enemy.
They are the enemy, but they're all Muslims.
Yeah.
And they don't they do not give a fuck about the United States or anything about it. They are our enemies. We have to start there. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard came out.
But the problem is that you're a fucking racist, Jimmy.
I'm not a racist.
When you bring that up, you're a fucking racist. And Mike, you're a fucking racist too. Like, you're not allowed to say, hey, we lock. I mean, it's the same thing we say. We lock the fucking door in our studio because we don't want people in that we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
That concept it's the same fucking concept. We don't just leave our door open because we're nice. Like, oh well,
but
We are nice, but we'll also fucking kill you.
But it just goes back to, like I said, with my local stuff. If I got caught stealing $5,000, I would get no opportunity to explain it or try to come up with it. I would get arrested, and then I would have to go to court and defend myself. As you go up the chain of government, you have this, like, some reason you have some leeway to commit crime or almost commit crime or skirt every law to move money to places and do all these fancy things with millions and millions of dollars. And then when you get caught, you got like, we'll look into it. We're going to look into it. Go rob a fucking bank. Go right now. Let me go to the store and tell the 7-Eleven clerk, give me all the money, or let me go pass a fake check. I'm going to get arrested immediately. I don't have an opportunity to go, well, we're looking into it. We're going to looking into it is like we have very little evidence, or we don't. I believe the evidence is pretty clear. You have daycares where no kids are in them. It's very simple.
Hey, can we roll that video?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lewis, go to Instagram. It's going to be in the DMs from Sucker Free Sunday. Tyler, right up there, very top. Yep. It's that one right there, actually. Yep. Nope. Bottom one.
Dude,
we'll set that one up.
It's so great to have Mike back for his crash outs.
I know, dude.
It's just fucking common sense, dude. It gets me so mad. It gets me so mad that we're building warships now with Trump's name on them, and I start to get upset with him as well. Like, how are we allowing this to go on in this country? How? It doesn't make fucking sense.
Why are we wasting our bandwidth
Dude, this
on
is fucking like little kid stuff. This is like, don't touch the fucking stove when it's hot.
Yeah,
it's
like
like
a layup, dude.
Common
This is crime.
fucking sense.
It's right there. If this guy, go ahead.
This is Quality Learning Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open
They
up!
said they spelled learning wrong. Have you ever seen children at that daycare center right there?
Where?
Yeah, it's right there. It says the child. You've never seen daycare.
I don't see anybody here.
Children here in your child care?
Which childcare means a lot of
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
where the children are.
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here, and you got $2.66 million this year in funding.
Ask where the money's going. I would like to check a child in the daycare.
Why?
Can I speak to a manager?
Why?
Where can I get paperwork to file for my son? I wanted to put my son Joey in daycare.
And after a few questions, the lady went silent.
Looks like little Joey Shirley ain't going to daycare here. We're in the middle of a strip mall here inside of this neighborhood.
In fiscal year 2025, this facility, which has its license for 74 kids, was paid $1.26 million in tax money. And there are no kids. And all the facilities are the same way. All of them.
Let's see if anyone opens.
Yeah, let's see.
Once again, I try to find a spot for my son Joey, and they would not open the
Joey.
door.
I want to put my son Joey in daycare. Because I need a spot to put my son Joey.
Does he wear a suicide vest?
Is he working
Is
on
this
his
your daycare
pirating?
center?
No, I work there. What's happened?
I just want to put a child in daycare, but all the daycare centers seem to be closed. No one's opening the doors.
You work here?
I was, yeah. What's happened?
Where are the kids?
Yeah.
It says it's licensed for 74 children. Right here, state of Minnesota. Where are the kids? They
Yeah.
got paid $1.26 million in fiscal year 2025. It says they have a
white dude
capacity
talking
for
to a pirate
74 children.
When? No, when?
Where are the kids? Right here. State of Minnesota website.
Yeah, I would like to see if I can put my son Joey here.
Who's your son, Joey?
My son Joey. Can I check out daycare center?
No! You're a liar.
This is Quality.
All right, that's it.
That is the United States of America. That's the United States.
What do you
of
think
America.
they're doing with
it's
the
not.
money?
It's the Somali
They're
diaspora.
bringing more.
No,
Do you
I
think they're sending it back to Somalia?
Yeah.
So
Yes, dude.
I did read an article on that. I'm actually looking for it right now while we were watching the video. A lot of it's gone into private hands. Some of the evidence that was brought forward was like Porsche SUVs that were seized by the FBI as evidence in the case. And this case starts in November. Like this isn't new.
No, it's being investigated.
It's being investigated.
But how difficult is this? It's not rocket science. It's not. It's simple, man. It's so simple. Like how can the governor, again, the president, anybody around go?
This is a layup.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got that picture that I sent in the email, Lewis? The guy with the mask. You remember that? Yeah, that one.
Remember that Tim Walz is a decorated war veteran.
This is all part. Yeah, this is all part of the scam.
Oh, for our listeners, it says, remember when Tim Walz, I can't read, appointee was tied to the killing of the only lawmaker who was pushing to stop fraud in Minnesota. Is it starting to make sense now? And it's a photo of that guy who went killed did he kill a couple?
Yeah.
Killed a married couple, and he had that old man mask on. That's fucking creepy as shit, by the way.
Like I said,
you can take it down. If you ever kill me in my sleep, please don't wear that mask. I don't want that to be the last thing I ever see.
And people think I'm crazy when I say I've already started to get threats locally. Very vague ones.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Just they're starting to roll in like little jabs in the DMs and
somebody actually threatened you though?
Yeah, I mean, you know how you can threaten without threatening, like, you know, what you're doing could be dangerous,
like extortion. Like you might want some protection for
just
your business.
little things. And it's you know, these two guys are probably really, I'd worry a lot if I were those two, that guy and that kid that are pointing out. But
I mean, you got millions of dollars online.
Exactly. And what is the point? You bring them here, you set up, you get them in the local government illegally. You got the fucking Elon and all those people up there in the government. Now you come up with a racket, you're making money, you're bringing more. And what do the politicians want? They're never going to lose. They're never going to lose. They're all going to vote for them. And then I say ICE isn't going to assist it. I cannot believe it's the United States.
That's where they're having a lot of problems.
Yeah, they're not quite then you got the chief of police saying we're not going to cooperate. It's all there. It's all a whole fucking city in the United States is cooked. It's all there. It's so simple to see it. Why is it so difficult to just go stop it? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how a normal citizen, and I'm going to say it, your average white male, if they got involved in anything like that, you'd be in federal prison, and it wouldn't take long. You'd be indicted. You would be in federal prison.
Anything.
Of course, that you would be arrested. You would be indicted. You would be gone. But this is okay. And you have the ICE deflection. You have, it's racist to say this about these people. You're being insensitive to immigration. Our country was found.
Dude, you've got the lieutenant governor of Minnesota saying that Minnesota was built by Somalis.
Yeah. And they
didn't fucking show up to this country until the 90s, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And you got them saying, like, now you got them mid-speech. They're learning fucking Somalian and they're speaking the language like that fucking things.
Politicians?
Yes. Dude, this is all a fucking scam. And this to me goes in that same tinfoil hat conspiracy. Like, if we can pull COVID off, let's pull off mass fucking racketeering right in front of the American people. Let's
see
just
if it
do
works.
Just do it.
Because a couple $1 million ain't shit.
You're talking
this is
hundreds of millions. Yeah.
8 billion. That's billion with a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you understand, 8 billion was enough to fund all of World War II for the United States in 1945.
And that's fraudulently gone.
So
in the hands of the Somali pirates.
So we have the Second Amendment, right? Mm-hmm. We have crime happening right in front of it. Who's to say that a militia doesn't be formed by American patriots and says, we're going to take over this fucking city of fucking Minneapolis. We're going to stop this ourselves. The government's not doing it. The politicians aren't doing it. The police aren't doing it. When do the fucking people step up and go, this is the reason we have the Second Amendment. We're going to go stop this ourselves. When do you get to the 8 billion? Seems like a good number to go, my fucking kids can't eat. They don't go to college for free. They don't have fucking free daycare. I got to go to work every day. But these fucking people can come here illegally and do whatever they want. When do you step up and stop it?
I know when. So I have a reel I'm going to drop in about 1 hour. It is the night shift. It's not the push-up challenge yet. It is the Minneapolis police chief.
Yeah.
Right. So in that clip, I went, okay, well, to you were like, when does the feds get involved? And I was like, and I put in a clip of the movie The Rock, the Marine Navy SEAL movie, where Ed Harris talks about will be deemed as traitors, but so were Adams, Jefferson, and all. They were deemed traitors until they were determined to be patriots. And I, like you said, the people that stand up and do this first are with the mass information that can be spread at any time. They're going to be smeared as hate groups. They're going to be smeared as terrorists. They're going to be, everybody's got to get them. They're going to have every fucking swinging dick federal agency after them, taking them down, harsh prison time for anybody involved, and they're going to make it that much harder.
A bunch of white people walked through the fucking Capitol on January 6th and were designated fucking terrorists for completely peaceful what they called an insurrection, and they were all labeled terrorists. Some of them are still in jail. These people got arrested for the doors were opened by the police. It's all there again, right in front of you. They called that an insurrection, and they fucking did
nobody
it.
cared.
Nobody cared.
And if you even mentioned January 6th, you were toast.
You were toast.
Yeah, I remember being a cop, and they were like, "You can't talk about January 6th." There was cops that had friends that were January 6th that were just there. Now they're being investigated. It's like, dude, they will fucking fearmonger you if you are not ready to live the rest of your life erased and in federal prison. You cannot do that,
and
because that's what they will.
What was it? It was a large group of white people that were pissed off about the election. They thought the election was stolen.
It was.
It was stolen.
It was stolen.
It was.
I'm trying to be. They thought it was.
Yeah.
Less proof of the election being stolen, even though it's all there, than what you just witnessed on the TV. So what is the problem with a couple thousand, 3, 5, 12, 15,000 people from Minnesota going, fuck this. We're going to Minnesota and we're going to stop this shit.
What you have to do is, and I'm not, this isn't a terrorist playbook. I'm just saying you do have to say, if you're going to form a militia, you have to start way out and go, you have to start putting it in paper, like, and then you want to take over those buildings. I mean, would that be what a militia does?
I don't know.
The storefronts first? Do they just go protest?
When the government stops policing, what is next?
I think
what's next?
I think the first thing you do is you go out and protest in front of these so-called daycares and see what the law enforcement response is.
Then you get great funding and you hire all the cops to be in your militia and you pay them more. They will.
No,
they will.
You got to have a good retirement plan.
Dude, they'll come in and arrest all the people that try to do that.
Yeah.
All the people that try to say this is wrong, we're going to go stop this, would get arrested. They'd be called terrorists. Meanwhile, whatever you say it, Antifa, is that was okay. They can go do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want.
That's
Somalians could do whatever they want. They can steal millions and billions. They can do whatever they want. You can't even say, well, now, like I said, there's some reason we're allowed to, all of a sudden we can say a lot more than we used to. Obviously, we just talked about it. The things that are being said. There's a reason that it's happening, but there was a time, like you said, there was a time when January 6th, you were a terrorist. If you thought January 6th wasn't a terrorist, that you were a criminal, you couldn't talk about it, you couldn't say it.
Well, look at it this way. I've got that door closed and you're coming in. You're trying to come in this room. I've got the door closed. It's fine. One massive kick, you open that door. So what am I going to do? I want to keep you from that room. So now I'm going to fall back and I'm going to keep you from that room. But I'm going to allow all this because I can't stop it because the door just opened. So they're doing damage control. So when people like the Joker or Paul Miller couldn't be stopped on Instagram, you just can't stop an idea. The idea is whatever his idea is, and everybody that agreed with him, that was shared 100 billion thousand times and liked 27 times. It was shared. You can't stop that.
You can't stop the signal, Mal.
And then, dude, once that door's open, so they're like, okay, now we have to regroup and how we're gonna win this. So the door's already open, so we might as well not look like we're trying to silence everybody. So let's just let them all talk about it.
Dude, I mean, to Mike's point, there's almost as much.
Mike's visibly mad right now.
I mean, that's why I was like, he was like, "Do you want to do it, Jimmy?" I was like, "Nope."
It just doesn't make sense, man. It just doesn't make sense. And keep going. Freedom of speech. You have an entire class of people or a demographic that can say whatever the fuck they want, regardless. They can say, "We hope you're dead. We hope your children die." They can say whatever. And then you have a whole group of people that can't say one word. You lose your entire life. It just, none of it makes sense to me. If it's going to be insensitive one way, for you to wish death upon my family is just as insensitive as what something that happened 400 years ago that I had nothing to do with. I had nothing to do with slavery. I had nothing to do with the Holocaust or whatever happened. I had nothing to do with it. I live my life. I do the right thing. I treat everybody fairly, but you can slip up. You can sing a rap song.
How could you have nothing to do with nothing that ever happened?
What do you mean?
How could you have nothing to do with nothing that happened?
Well, I get it. I wasn't going to go that far, but and then we don't even know. Like I said, if what we were told.
I lost
true.
faith in humanity. I lost faith in everything. Recently, within the last couple months, it was. I just realized through everything. I always went back and said, at least we fought one war. World War II was against the bad guys.
Well,
and now it's like I've said this before, but it's like, it's so disheartening. I mean, I saw a clip from CC this morning on Instagram. I even showed Heather. I'm like, it a certain place in 2025 and it was just overloaded with, it was a gay thing, and then it showed that same place, same exact spot in 1939.
I'm doing some quick math here.
Jimmy's like,
You can't cook them. You can't cook 6 million pizzas.
No, yeah, I'm literally doing the math, right? Okay, so for 4 years, that's 1,460 days, right? So let's divide 6 million by 146.
every time. Look at
equals 4,109 a day. If we divide that by 24, that's 171 people an hour.
Moving
For 4 years. For 4 years.
171 people an hour
For 4 years.
straight,
To
no
kill,
breaks,
To kill 6 million.
no breaks.
Not doing anything else.
Just that's all you're doing.
And then how many people do you think that would take?
171 an hour. So you figure that you need 3-to-1 numerical superiority, right?
Hey, fucking limp bodies are heavy, dude.
Yeah.
It ain't one dude doing that.
Yeah. So I mean, like, that is a shitload. It doesn't the math doesn't math.
And here, and I'm not insensitive to the fact that nobody deserves to die just because of their background.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
The Nazis weren't fucking great people
No.
to the Jews or the Gypsies or the homosexuals or the Russians or anybody else.
Nobody deserves to die for just being and existing and being a good person and just doing because you're born a certain way. Nobody deserves to be treated unfairly under those circumstances. So let me make very clear about that.
Yeah.
I'm very, very serious about good people do not deserve to be treated any certain way because of something they can't control, their color, their
Well,
background,
Mike, what if somebody came into our lobby and they were the nicest person ever and they sat on the couch and you asked them 7 times?
Yeah,
you called the police and you called the police and police said, we're not going to do anything. They're going to sit on your couch.
It's time for violence.
But they're the nicest people ever.
No. But
they're so nice.
they still broke the law. That's what I'm saying. You're right. I'm just saying, just if they were standing outside doing nothing wrong, I would not, go up to them and bother
because
them.
it's not our country.
Correct.
I mean, our studio.
Correct. But yes, you come in, sit down, and I'm like, hey man, like we kind of built this government. We kind of like take care of our people. We have this whole thing in place.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. We were a couple months ago left with fucking nothing, ground up, fucking dirt, poor, fucking everything sucked, and we built it back up. And I want nobody involved anymore. I want no fucking outsiders. And imagine how fucking passionate we'd be if fucking people came in and said, we're going to start fucking with this again. You know how fucking we would go to blows.
Yeah, there'd be fighting. There'd be fighting. It wouldn't even take that long.
Difference.
There's no difference. It's just a matter of how much we trust the government, which is fucking zero, and how much we fear the government, which is probably a lot.
Yeah. I mean, in all reality, yeah. Like I said, if you don't want to go to prison for the rest of your life and be wiped off the face of the earth as far as your memory and not your memory, but the memory of you, that, they're going to do whatever they can to stop you.
And I believe in God and I believe in doing the right thing, being right. I don't know the numbers, but going back to biblical times, they would still not allow something like that to happen that far back. You can't just come into a village and just take over and be like, I'm not going to help out. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here and go. I mean, the whole everything is.
I'm actually going to ruin your village.
Yeah, like
so. The reason, like this is where anthropology starts becoming really interesting to me. Is I talked about the Dunbar number before, right? It's the amount of it's a number of the size of primates. Like not the size, but like the size of the group of primates,
yes,
right? Based on their brain size. And it's between 30 and I think it's 60 or 70, right? That's about how big the group can be before you start having fractures in the group and it starts splitting and breaking up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like statistically.
Yeah. So, and you see it all the time with early humans, to your point, like, hey, 30 to 60, almost to 250, right?
New tribe.
Right. New, we're cutting it in half, which is basically from platoon to company level.
Yeah.
Right. From platoon to company. Think about it. When you were in the company, your alliance was really to the platoon and kind of the company as a whole. To the battalion, it was like, okay. And brigade, forget about it. No, this is my group. That's the same way it was with early humans. And so if you started coming in and if you were born into the tribe and you were a fuck off, they'd be like, get out.
So yeah, so going back to
the
basic of the time before the internet, before Instagram, before Nintendo, the basic thing was no electricity, fire was around, you have nothing. You eat and you survive. If you didn't hold your weight, or if you were a weak link, or if you came in and tried to buck, they fucking got rid of you. You had to go one way or another. You either walk, even in the animal kingdom, it happens that way. You can't, you're the weak lion you're like, hey dude, you're not holding you. So the basic, if you go back to the very basic of like 1 + 1, this is very simple math. And now our country's to the point where you can come in the country, live in a city, and commit $8 billion in fraud, and we have allowed it to be okay because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, or we don't want to physically remove anybody. That is the point I'm trying to make. It's fucking common sense. It's not rocket. My buddy used to say, Paul Wall, it's not rocket surgery.
Yeah.
It's not rocket surgery. He used to say it on purpose. It's not rocket surgery. It goes, if we're a colony in the middle of nowhere, we have nothing, and there's a guy that's constantly, there's somebody that can't do the job. He like, sorry, man. Sorry. Now, we just don't kill people. I get it. But when you have it so blatant in front of you in all these cities where we've just allowed it to happen, at some point it's like, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it.
No, we're going to crumble. We're going to crumble from the inside out long before. And the only way that we can stop it is either to push you guys remember the Nintendo? I know you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
remember how like you'd be playing your NES and like eventually, like for no reason, out of nowhere, it would just start fritzing out, and you're like, you're trying to play through it, and you're like, oh, maybe it'll stop.
Oh, that's like our fucking broadcast.
Yeah, it never stops, right? And eventually, what do you got to do? You got to turn the power off.
Yep.
Pull the fucking cartridge out, blow in it, put it back in, start it back up.
Which
again.
we found out 30 years later didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything, but we all did it, right? But that's kind of where we're at as a country. We're like, okay, we're starting to see problems, and now we're starting to ask ourselves, how much of these are actual bugs, and how much of them are, like by design.
Yes. And I'm going to take this back to the police world. This is a very simple. We are going to have a civil war at some point. I don't know if it's 100 years, 200. It's not going to continue where this continues to be allowed. It's going to stop at some point. And just like in the police world, one of my wife says all the time, and I use more force now is less force later. You have to stop it and go, we're done. We're done right now, because eventually it's going to be so far gone that you can't.
It takes war.
Yes, it takes war. But like the fact that we're not allowing ICE to deport Somalians that are doing what we just saw in one, like what are we doing?
See,
what are we doing?
I think that the reason why you have such a following, and you have all of these fucking cops that don't even know how to fucking put magazines in. And I mean, like that one you showed me, lady's got her gun in her holster, slides locked to the rear.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's locked to the rear.
It's like she wanted to be on Copville.
I mean, like what in the fuck? But I honestly think that what they want is these TikTok dancing, no combat skills whatsoever.
It's all part of the plan.
It
Dude.
just because the police will not be able to do anything about the chaos.
Do you think that the feds will ever go, listen, cops of Minneapolis, I respect what you're doing. I respect your position. I respect you being a member of the people, and I respect you taking orders from your police chief. However, your police chief was just arrested on federal charges this morning. And if any law enforcement officer impedes our federal investigation or deportation or arresting of anybody, you will also be arrested.
They will all cooperate. They will. They're being led. It's what I say. And Dominic is big about this as well. It's like, okay, I'm going to post the guy with the magazines backwards. I'm going to post but I'm just one guy. And you guys all come to me and say, look at this, look at this, look at. You all have to say it too. It has to have you have to have the uncomfortable conversation where you walk up to somebody at your agency and go, you're fat. You can't fucking reach your magazines. You're a fucking liability. You're going to get us all killed. Quit, leave. But you can't.
Or change.
You can't, because I know at my agency, they've got this new, the old agency is that this new, you're going to lead like the sheriff, and the sheriff's a fucking pussy. And he thinks just by being nice to everybody, everybody's going to comply.
That doesn't.
We have weakened that agency in the last 5 years from tip-top hardcore fucking dudes in charge to pussies in charge. And I'm watching it unfold to the point where you can't even criticize people and tell them the basics. Where when I was a cop and when I was a young cop, dude, I remember, it may not have been the most effective thing for your mental health, but at the point where you understood, like, this is my lane, and you knew how to perform in that lane, you did it. You got people now that can't even be scolded. You can't raise your voice at a deputy. You can't tell them, "Hey, man, you're fucked up." You're not allowed to say it anymore. You're not allowed. And I live in a very Republican county where people are supposed to still tough, and it's to the point you can't say anything. If you hurt somebody's feelings, you're a bad leader or whatever. And what do we see? We see girls getting their cars taken. We see dudes getting shot. We see people out of shape. We see people with gear on backwards. You can't go up to somebody at an agency anymore and say you're fucked up.
All three of us have the only thing in common that we have between us is the infantry.
Mhm.
The infantry was a fucking hard life.
Yes.
And they would absolutely, hey, you're a fucking piece of shit. You can't fucking pass a PT test. You can't get the 270, which is the minimum for the infantry. That's our standard.
Mhm.
You can't do a fucking 12-mile road march
You're
in 3 hours.
You're out.
Get your fucking act together.
Yeah.
Even when I was in, they wouldn't throw people out.
I
We
know.
didn't throw them out. We had to fucking send them up to HHC.
It costed more money and manpower to fucking get them back in.
Yeah. We sent them to HHC. Like you're gonna go do every shit detail we can find, and your life is gonna be miserable until you get the fuck out.
Look at that. Like even the American military, when people couldn't make the cut, we still didn't do anything about it.
No. And when I post those pictures, I posted fucking moron from Hialeah, this female, that all she is a fucking OnlyFans model. She cannot physically reach her magazines to reload. It's impossible.
Wait.
Because of her vest?
Yeah, she can't. But
I thought you were gonna say because of her fucking. Isn't that the AI generated one?
No. This is one I posted yesterday, but that's just one person. And then you see it over and over and over again. It's like, oh, he's a bad guy for pointing it out. No, dude, your fucking backup that you're too scared to say anything to cannot physically reach their magazines if there is a gunfight. They can't run. They can't fight. They can't breathe if they run 10 feet. We have made it okay. Just as long as we're all together and we're the camaraderie is great in the agency. We're all friends. We're going to lead like we're cool. This is a fucking war, and it's only getting worse. Now we're dealing with Somalians who have no fucking.
I'll tell you what.
They have no fucking care in the world.
The day that a gunfight happens between the Somalis and the police are in fucking trouble because they are going to bring a level of violence you don't
fight your
understand.
fucking eyes out and shit, dude. They'll fuck you up like an animal.
Yeah,
they're animals, dude.
Yeah.
They live like animals.
They do.
You're telling a cop that you can't cuss, you can't swear, you can't be mean to anybody. Dealing with people who will fucking bite your fucking eyes out to get you fucking out of their way.
Yeah.
They will eat you like an animal to get you out of their way. And you're telling me I need to de-escalate and be nicer, be softer, be more receptive.
Well, the thing is that when you're dealing with these third world types, the only thing that they really truly respect is force. You got to be more violent and more scary than they are.
They've never lived in a society, a democratic Republican society.
We are an advanced society in the 21st century that is allowing people with 14th century mindsets to live amongst us and then wonder why they can't seem to follow civilized law. It's because they're savages from the fucking 14th century. Yeah. That's why.
And we're putting,
they just have modern guns and fucking vehicles.
And we're putting TikTok cops and all that nice. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I
want to see
I
I
live my career on the verge. I can be, and I'm sure everybody can see that, I can be a psychopath when I need to be. I can lose my shit. I am prepared to kill you. I'm prepared to die protecting you. But I can also throttle back and be very passive and go gamble for fucking 7 days and relax and not do anything. But you have cops walking around that the thought of violence, I'm talking violence. I'm talking about, will I bash somebody's skull in with a rock to save my life? Or somebody else? Yes, I will. Will I contact shot somebody square in their fucking forehead? Yep, I will. If I have to do it to save you or myself, I will do it. There are people walking around that will never have that vision or that thought even go through the head. We talked about it in like the hostage rescue, where your job is to drive and kill somebody. You have to put your gun to somebody's skull and pull the trigger. Yep. It's going to be ugly. It's going to smell bad. It's going to look bad. It's going to be all over you. Cool. That's what I got paid to do. And to never have that mindset at all. Now, there's guys that I'm going to kill people. That's not the right answer either. There are guys like that. But somewhere in the middle of that is the guy who can be extremely violent, but very controlled at the same time. We are not training anybody to be like that anymore.
Jordan Peterson's, you should be a monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
Exactly.
You look, being a good person, is a rabbit good? Is a rabbit good because it's harmless? No, it's not. It's fucking harmless. That doesn't make it good.
Yeah.
A sheep is not good because it's harmless. something is good because it has the ability to do great violence or damage and decides not to. In fact, this is a biblical principle. Keep your sword in your sheath, right? And I have to remember the Bible verse for it. It'll come to me here in a second, probably when we're done. But there's a Bible verse that says, it's basically about being very capable of doing great violence and deciding not to do.
Yeah. And I always said that as a supervisor. And when they were like, oh, this guy, Peach is a good example from Guys on the Ground. Peach is a great guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's very amped up like me.
Yeah.
He needs to be pulled a little bit here and there. I'll
But
take,
you want
I'll take
that.
100 of him where I have to go, hey, man, I'm not even that fucking nuts. Let's just back it down a little. I can get crazy with you, but let's just back it down just a notch versus, you get out of your car once a month. You don't do any police work. And now you got to go in this house and some dude's got a gun to some lady's head. I need you to go in there and kind of take care of that for me. And they're like, what? I'm going to do what? Never thought about it. Never dreamed about it. Never even crossed their mind. And that is the problem. And we have raised an entire generation through bad training. Like somebody sent me the Tom DeBlas posted it, another video of like the Academy pepper spray. You get pepper spray and you run around with the stick for fucking 3 minutes and then get back. And he posted it and I commented. And again, the fact that in the United States of America that we're still training that somewhere as police tactics and something you might encounter is proof we are done. We have not evolved as a society. We have not accepted the fact that as violence against us increases, the violence we must bring to that person increases. We should always be nice. I'm a very calm person. I can be very nice. And you saw it, me with the lady. I can be very calm.
Those are proud of you.
I can get fucking nuts too. And I know where the line is. You have to have a little bit of both. You can't just be Walmart handing out toys and shop with a cop. And it's not going to work when a guy wants to kill you. And the fact that we can't say that out loud and that it's been kind of discouraged to talk about and that you have now complete administrations that are teaching supervisors to be nicer. You got to be really nice to your deputies. No, if the deputy's fucked up, I need to go tell him, hey, dude, you're going to die.
Yeah. Go to the McDonald's and get it.
Clint said it in the chat. Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, like this is what really ultimately this white skeleton is really about. We're trying to make fucking good warriors.
Yeah.
Yep. And you guys are absolutely right. When shit hits the fan, those fucking medieval fucking mindset savages are always going to win against a person that's reserved or does not know how to let the
or never
warrior
even
out.
thought about it.
Yeah.
These people never thought. That's when I get into fitness and mind. Just the CrossFit work. I used to battle myself in those CrossFit workouts and go, this sucks. 27 minutes. I know how long this is going to take. I'm going to be moving constantly. That is hard to do.
Yeah.
It's hard to walk in. I used to do it all the time. Lonnie Rich was the deputy chief and he would go in and he would do these stupid workouts, 6'6", just ripped, fucking older than me. And he would write this workout. I knew nobody else in the agency is going to do that workout. I knew it. And I'm like, I'm going in and it's going to take me probably 3 times longer than him. And then for 35 minutes straight, I'm going to fucking hate myself. Yeah. But that builds character and that builds the ability to go, when something is only 3 minutes, that's simple. I can go 3 minutes hard. I do it all the time. Then it's over. 3 minutes hard and it's over. But when you don't ever even have the mindset that I might have to fight somebody for 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, I might have to run half a mile, I might have to pick somebody up and drag them out, never crosses your mind. And then the fact that I can't say that to you or encourage that to you is even worse.
Well, what you're really doing is they're squelching the ability for you to build in the warrior mindset. Like everybody talks about how I'm going to give the Marine Corps their credit because I love the Marines, but they do a really good job of building in violence and warrior mindset right out of the gate.
Yep, they're all soldiers first.
Even if you're a desk jockey,
you're all soldiers.
You better better be thinking.
That's a good mindset.
And that's not something that the Army has, by the way.
No,
the Army. I mean, if you're a pack clerk, you're a pack clerk. You don't really think about combat. Nope. If you're a Marine, you think about fucking combat. And if you're a pack clerk in the Marine Corps, motor T, you're thinking about like, how do I do the best paperwork and turn this into a weapon to kill the enemy? Yep. And that is the reason why they want you to be pusillanimous and pussified is because what was
that word?
Pusillanimous.
I know what that word is.
Really?
Pusillanimous. Yeah. You never heard that?
No.
Yeah.
Pusillanimous.
I'll Google it for you in a minute. But like they want to take.
Why do you gotta Google it? Why can't you just tell us?
Because I want to read the definition for you. so that I can pull it right out.
Yeah,
And
but it's a problem. It's a problem. And you're not even a cop, and you realize it's a problem. Like,
I want
would you
cops
rather
to
have
be
a cop
fucking
walk up
warriors
and be like, hey, Jimmy, I don't really want to chit chat. What's your problem? What do you need? And then he does it for you. Or would you rather have a guy come up and go, hey, Jimmy, how's it going? Yeah, I'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, I might do that report. I might half-ass that
I'd
investigation.
rather have coffee with you though.
Yeah, or the guy that walks up and says, "Hey, dude, I got a lot of shit going on, dude. What is it? Oh, your shit got stolen? Okay, who's the suspect? Okay,
I'll get it to the people that can do this for you.
I'll have a report done for the end of my shift.
do you have any video footage?
Yeah,
Let me pull the video real quick. All right, cool.
And he spends 3 minutes there, and he never compliments you on your cool hair or your new Dale hat. But he just leaves.
Don't give a fuck. I mean,
or
like
do you want him to stand there for 3 hours and be like, yeah,
dude,
Jimmy, tell me what happened.
When we had the guy that was in the backyard of my house, that came at Lily, that came out of the shed. He was in my shed.
What?
Wait, I've told you this story.
We had a bad guy.
We had a bad guy in the shed.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Yeah, guy broke
on
the
Labor
shed.
Day.
Yeah, the trap.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the trap house.
I don't think I've heard this story.
Okay. So on Labor Day, Lily's out in the backyard. I'm in the front yard. I was actually texting you when it happened. We were talking.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, we were talking about, hey, we got to do some current events, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm out in the front yard and I'm doing the research. And Lily's like, I'm going to go in the back. I want to put my headphones in. The kids weren't home. And all of a sudden I hear Lily scream and went, holy fuck, that's not normal. I went into the house, pulled up my rifle because I had just cleaned it. The kids weren't home. I had the rifle sitting right there, and I'm coming forward. But I had some drinks.
No.
Yeah.
Jimmy cleaned his rifle and had some drinks.
Drunk.
Yeah, I did. I had a drink while I'm cleaning. You guys have never done that.
It was just a raccoon. It was just a raccoon.
It was not a raccoon. So I come in. Lily's got my pistol, and she's freaked out. And I'm driving towards the back door with my rifle and hit the white light once I got past her. And I could see a guy coming out of the shed. And as soon as he saw me light him up with the white light on my AR, he fucking turned around and jumped the fence and went into the canal behind the house. We called Largo PD, and they came out with a dog and everything.
Was he wanted?
They didn't find him, but so when I called and I said, hey, I had a fucking guy in my backyard. I had to pull out my gun. He's fucking running right now. Fucking cops. Bang. On Labor Day on.
I was just curious if he had committed crimes that night and they were like,
there were other home invasions or other reports that night. So when they came in, the first guy that showed up said, hey, I got the canine guy coming, and when he gets here, get your ass back in the house. That's exactly what he said to me. Get your ass back in the house, because that dog, he don't know.
Yeah, he's not your friend.
And so I was like, Roger that. Canine showed up, and the canine goes, please get back in the house.
Yep.
And I mean that was the most I got. And I was like, cool, I'm staying in the house until you motherfuckers knock on my door.
Now, imagine the supervisor shows up and they didn't do that. And the supervisor starts to bark at the guys. You would think that would be acceptable behavior because you need to make sure that goes smooth. One, do you want the guy going, hey, Jimmy, the canine's coming. You're going to contaminate the scene by being out here. We're really not going to get a good track. But if you just want to ignore me, then just stand around. Or, hey, dude, get in the fucking house because the dog's coming. I need you out of here so we can do it. I'm gonna be like, hey man, these dudes are professionals. I'm gonna listen to them. Dude, I don't care. Like in this moment, I don't need you don't need your fucking ego stroked. It's like the cop told me
I need
what
a
to do.
police officer.
Correct. But there are agencies again that will say, oh, you kind of barked at that homeowner. Like, yeah, I did bark at him to get in the fucking house because I need him out of my way to do my job. And I'm not saying you start out that way, but if let's say the guy told you, hey Jimmy, can you go? Oh yeah, you had a couple of drinks, you want to talk to him, and he goes, Jimmy, get in the fucking house. I know when you're gonna be like, okay, this guy means business. I'm gonna go in the house.
Yeah.
But even if you were upset about it, and I was a sergeant, I would show up and be like, hey man, yeah, he told you to get in the fucking house. This is why. If you don't like that answer, fuck. But there are places that you cannot talk in any way to anybody, and they'll walk all over you, and they don't
and
care.
If you're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, to bring it all home, if you're in Minneapolis, Minnesota, dealing with fucking savages from Somalia, and you are not of that mindset, you're fucking useless.
The Somalian can pull up the fucking YouTube video of the chief going, we're not going to cooperate with ICE. We're not going to cooperate. Why would you fucking listen to anything then?
People in the chat. Roger Sergeant, affirmative.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. I'm in the house, Sergeant. Sir, I'm in the house. I've got the back. I've got suppressive fire, sir, when you're ready.
Jimmy's fucking figure eights like this.
Hey, Jimmy, your dots all over the place.
Dude, roll your seat, Jimmy. Roll your seat.
I only had one drink from his fucking 7-Eleven.
Dude, I'm, and that, you know what's funny though is that
Your gun's pointed the wrong way.
I wasn't that fucking lit. Come on, guys, give me a
Never, ever would be that.
No,
I would always have my gun down.
Maybe pointed at the sky.
I might be shooting down UFOs, but it
It's a
ain't.
giant fucking UFO.
That's our drone. That's our helicopter. That's our chopper. Dude.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I hadn't had that much, but I had had enough. And so as I was driving towards the back door, I'm gonna pick up my rifle, load it. I mean, the muscle memory's there, right? Muscle memory's there. The first thing I saw was Lily in front of me, and then I could see, past her, there's a guy coming towards her, and I'm like, I'm not taking this shot sober. I'm let alone doing it right now. And I said, Lily, get out of the way. And she moved out of the way. And that's when I hit the guy with the white light. He had nothing in his hands. And I was like, I can't fucking waste you, dude. And then as soon as he saw me light him up, he fucking beat feet.
But the full circle is that there needs to be tough men and women that show up to those calls, and it's not fucking shop with a cop at fucking 1 a.m. when there's a dude in somebody's backyard. There is obviously a time during the day to do PR and do all that stuff. But when it's time to catch a bad guy, the fact that we can't yell at our cops when they fuck up or yell at citizens to get out of the fucking way and listen, that's a mini war right there. There are things that have to happen. There are procedures. There are things that don't need to be relayed nicely. Some things are going to be ugly. And that is my point, that they're pussifying it in the agency I worked out. And it's like basically like customer service and everybody's nice and speak to everybody politely. That doesn't fucking work all the time, man.
How are we supposed to catch these Somali fucking savage criminals?
Yeah.
Who are stealing $8 billion from us?
Be nice to them. Be nice. Ask them to stop. They'll
No,
stop. Be nice.
No, we got to bash their fucking skulls
I
in. That's
agree.
what we got to do.
I agree.
Let's watch the chick cop. I have not watched this. I've been waiting to watch this with you guys. I pretty much
It's
the
a video
whole
I sent
chat's
Lewis.
probably seen it by now.
I didn't get it.
Mike Dilk's video, it didn't come in. It was like sent by,
Let me see if I have it.
it came my mail drop.
I gotta pee.
That's it.
Is it that?
Yeah. Wait. Remove it though, because Tyler needs to watch it.
Yeah, I'll just
All right,
pause it.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Oh, you want to
hit it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
So this is a mentally ill person in the middle of the highway in Seattle, and a female lieutenant rolls up on it.
Ooh, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I've seen this video.
I have it screenshotted to make a meme. I just haven't got around to it yet.
Is that the TMZ logo up there?
Yeah, they got the video first, and
I mean, even TMZ is making a mockery of law enforcement at this point.
I
At
mean,
this
yeah.
point, if law enforcement's being covered by TMZ, it's a mockery.
Yeah, you've lost the high ground.
so she's blocking the highway. She's okay, but I would still not want to be in my car at this point.
I wouldn't be in a singular car like that
No,
on a highway.
you don't
but
know if he's got a gun. You're a fucking target.
I don't know if somebody's on their phone not paying attention. They're going to careen into my
Yeah,
fucking
there's
car.
just a lot of problems right now. You have no idea if he's armed. You're
I would monitor and have units start shutting down the entrance ramps.
Yeah,
and then closing it way
I would
far
either
back.
get out and deal with him, or I would legit like.
That it?
Yeah.
no. I mean, did we get all the way to the point where she got fucking
No.
pulled out?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's like,
That wasn't the whole video, obviously. So we're going to play the whole video.
yeah. Go use the restroom. Will you grab me an energy drink when you come back? Thank you. I mean, we're still going
No, this is
strong.
at the end of it.
Dude, this morning on my way in on I-4, they had most of I-4 shut down. There was probably 22 fucking cop cars on I-4.
Good. It's
So-
coming.
I mean, them-
It wasn't Lewis's fault.
yeah,
I screen recorded that off my story, and it only
it
records a
wasn't
minute.
Lewis. It wasn't Lewis. It's not Lewis's fault this time, people.
No.
Don't get in the chats going after him. So, I mean,
But there's your groundwork. There's unknown circumstances with that. There's a guy in the middle of the highway. Obviously, he's doing something mentally ill somewhere. He's walking in the middle of the fucking highway. And then she's kind of moving her vehicle around, and you're a bigger target sitting in the car. To use fire at the car, the bullets can deflect off the windshield, metal. You're just a sitting duck. But again, did she really want to get out? I would deal with it.
Well, first of all, if you're going to get out of that vehicle, you might want to have the skill set to go hands on.
Yeah.
Because you can, you don't know if he's armed, but right now he doesn't have anything. So you might be thinking about, hey, get your fucking ass out of moving traffic, dude. Shukran, mister.
We all waiting on the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all have our fucking Wi-Fi off, so my shit's slow sending.
Hey, well,
Maybe just send it through Instagram.
we're doing better now. like just me with two C4s, we're just rotating the C4s.
Oh yeah, we're at fucking 8-bit right now, anyways.
Yeah, well, this is prime time, dude. It's actually been settling back.
Here's a continuation of it.
Here's
So he's up at her window. This is all dangerous. It's the most dangerous thing anybody could ever do.
Get out. Yeah.
And then she gets dumped, and away we go. We have a nice police car. She's gonna grab the handle. Sir, please get out. Oh, I'm gonna call on the radio or something. Maybe pull my gun. No. Bye bye. And then it continues. He goes down the road, and then
they
end up taking him out, or he crashes.
Do they have the crash on video?
Yeah, it's coming up. There, they just pitted him. Now they're running into him. Yeah.
get him.
And he went to jail.
All right, now he's
All right.
definitely armed.
Take it
'cause he
down?
just took that car, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I assumed. All right, take the video down. So that was one of the funnier things I've seen in a long time.
It just
Bye.
it just
It's
goes
like Grand Theft Auto, dude.
Yeah.
that goes back. You're in Seattle. Your hands are tied. Now you're a female. You're a lieutenant, but you're still a fucking cop. That you don't get to pick what call you go to. You don't get to pick like I'm just gonna go to shop with a cop the rest of my life. I'm not gonna encounter anybody. She's probably driving home. She's driving somewhere. Has no intentions of doing any police work. And then there's a guy standing in the middle of the interstate. Now you're a cop again. You don't get to be an office person that day. You don't get to be SRO that day. You don't get to be fucking community affairs that day. You're a cop again immediately. And that guy can have a rifle. That guy can have a handgun. That guy can have a knife.
He just stole a cop car. So can we assume he's got guns
You have
now?
to assume, but most likely her rifle is going to be locked up in some way that he can't get to it. You have to have some kind of code or key.
There's a button and probably doesn't know where it is. But what I'm saying is before you even get to the point where his car is stolen, like you are now you're in charge of getting the public has paid you to be physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared to take that guy into custody. That is your job. So day one, your job.
Dude asks, what happens to her after that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe remedial training.
Yeah.
A female lieutenant. You really think they're going to fucking put in Seattle? They really?
She's a lieutenant?
I would fire her.
Yeah.
If I was in charge.
Yeah.
But my agency would never get to that point of that person working.
So she was a lieutenant?
Yeah, she was a lieutenant.
Do you believe in remedial training? At least dismissal from lieutenant. She can't be leading people.
Yeah, she's incapable.
Yeah,
send her to the courthouse.
There's a lot of again, it's not a perfect world because Seattle is conditioned to be soft. They don't care about crime in Seattle. They baby people, so that is generational. But if I'm
that wasn't even a criminal too. That was just a mentally ill person.
Huh?
That's the best part.
Look, it could have been. She could have been on ODMP later that day. Could have killed her. Could have took her gun. There's no doubt in my mind that dude could have took her gun and killed her.
Yeah.
Right on the side of the road. No problem.
Oh,
she's dead.
Oh yeah.
But then why are we letting her do the job? Why is she out there?
We can't tell her no, dude.
That's the best example of
30 by 30.
Well, I'm just going to go be an SRO, or I'm just going to go to community fair. You can't control what happens when you're driving down the fucking road and there's a catastrophe, an emergency.
Yeah,
you have to be able to perform.
If you're in a cop car, you have to be held to the same standard that the fucking tactical guys do. You can't be like on your way to the courthouse, on your way to the school, and haven't been on the radio in 2 years, don't know the jail arrest process, don't know proper procedure for anything, don't know how you'd handle a situation because you're in a cop car and shit is going to attract you. People are going to come running up to your car screaming with an emergency. You can't be like, I'm just an SRO. Let me call the real police.
I posted a video a while back. Tampa PD is one of my favorite. They're the worst agency probably in Florida. One of great guys that work there. Their administration is trash. Everything about them. There's a video of a female captain, no vest, comes out of a restaurant, and a black chick walks up to her and says, "Hey, I got a warrant. Can you run my name? I have a warrant. Judge told me I have a warrant. Can you run my name?" She's like, "Nah, I don't have a computer in my car." And she gets in the car and drives away. not call another unit, not like detain her because she said she had a warrant.
I can detain you if you say
you had a warrant. Well, let me find out who you are.
Yeah.
She literally, I have it on video. It's if you scroll back my page, it's there still. She says, I don't even have a computer in my car. I can't run you. And she gets in her car and leaves. To me, that is failure of law enforcement. It doesn't seem very big to most people. Just think of that though. There's a female wearing a badge and a gun who's getting paid astronomical number, captain at Tampa, who's getting paid all that money, who has gotten to the point in her life that a criminal walks up and tells you, I have a warrant. And you go, I don't even have a computer in my car. I don't do that anymore. And they get in their car and leave. That's law enforcement was created to put bad people in jail. That is basic law enforcement 101.
So
we have allowed that to happen.
If a state judge issues a warrant,
gotta go.
Gotta
go.
Yeah.
Can't say no.
You have a fucking radio too.
You could
be like, run this guy.
Or say, Roger 97, Sergeant, sir, can you send some units over here? I got a female with a warrant, possibly come check her out. She literally says, I don't have a computer, gets in her car and leaves. That's failure. That is complete failure. And everybody, it's not that big. But that to me shows that entire agency is fucked. If you have one person that's walking around with that mentality, then there's 20, 30, 50, 100 of them walking around with that same mentality that they're too good. They don't do that anymore. I'm not a cop anymore. I'm an administrator. And that's a huge problem.
TPD is
TPD,
not one of my favorites.
Deputy
There are some
Chief,
real
Deputy Chief Ruth Kate, who has been on my page about 10 times for
there are some
failures like her
absolute
magazines upside down
warriors over there at
no,
TPD.
there's great guys at Tampa PD. Don't get me wrong. I think there's awesome dudes at Tampa PD, but at the top it's cooked. Oh, it's cooked.
Yeah. Get out where you can. Well, I think maybe I'm wrong here, but like this sort of goes back to like Somaliland in Minnesota, right? The city police and the commissioner or the chief, that is put in charge by whom?
People.
The people.
Well, no, commissioners appointed by
the city council.
Yeah, council or the mayor.
But eventually, the top
they
of
are
that,
put in by the
they
people.
are put in by the people.
Right. So
they are still an extension of the people.
Right. But most of these people that are brought in for the top, I don't think Kate grew up in TPD. I don't think she did. I think she came from another agency, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, those big agencies typically.
But here's my easiest thing. You go into we go eat lunch right now. We go in the Chipotle, whatever. I'm starving. We walk in, you walk in the restaurant, whatever it is, and you see the manager. And you're like, hey man, there's no ketchup in this bottle. I need salt. And he goes, I'm the manager, and walks away. That's essentially what she did. That restaurant to me is done. I fuck you. I get up and leave. Like you don't have enough time to go get. That's exactly what she did. She's like, hey, I got police work for you. I am wanted, or I know there's a warrant. And she goes, fuck it. To me, that place is cooked.
So what would she have done? And this really begs the question. What would she have done? It goes, hey, I have some information that I need to give you about some criminal activity.
Yeah, there's somebody just got shot in the alley over there.
Okay. To be fair,
mm-hmm.
let's. I got a little guilt here. So I'm doing something. I'm at a gas station or something, and somebody goes, "Oh, police officer." So I really saw, and I'm like, "Stop right there."
Did it happen in the city or the county?
Yeah, that's true. But I'm like, "Did you call this in?" Well, no, but I see you now. I'm like, okay. If it's not important enough to call into you, you're just engaging with a cop and you feel like now's the time to tell me about some crime that may or may not happen. I was like, I'm on a call right now, or I'm heading to a call, or fuck it, I'll go find some dope. I have more things to do than Karen and her story about the neighbor's dogs being trapped inside in a crate for days. No. Mike would have been like,
bad example. A human trapped in a crate is fine. That's fine. Not the dogs. Not the dogs.
But I always said, did you call this in? If somebody's like, yeah, dude, I called this in 20 minutes ago. I've been standing here waiting. I'll take it. It was important enough for you to call in. That means it was a legit police call.
And
it wasn't important.
You work at a bigger agency, so I do agree. Like there's zones, there's like assignments, area. I agree. If it's not an emergency, they can wait.
Or call it in.
Or call. Yeah, I'm cool.
This isn't in my zone. I went to the Wawa and
I have a warrant. That's an immediate gets a crime.
I want that stat.
Yeah, so it's
an easy arrest.
But if you can blow that off, that just again goes back to what else are you capable of just ignoring? And we have a government and a police department that is that far gone that she just says it's not my problem. And there's things she could have done. Do I expect the captain? To arrest somebody? Nope, not at all. Do I expect the captain to go get in her car and go, hey, I'm over here at Bob Evans with a female who says she has a warrant. Can you send me a zone car? That's minimum. Yes. Yeah. I don't even care if she runs her for the warrant. But now, Jimmy, I walk up to you. You're a cop, and I say, I have a warrant. Could I have killed somebody? Do you want to know more about me immediately before you continue? I'm in my pocket. I got my hands in my pockets. I'm fucking jittery. And I'm like, hey, Jimmy, I got a warrant, dude. Hey, copper, I got a warrant. You're probably gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck is this guy?
Okay, dude. First of all, calm the fuck down. Second of all, back the fuck
up. Yeah, right. I got a warrant. But because it's some black chick, what if she fucking killed somebody? What if she's wanted for something serious? And today's the day. You would at least want to know a little bit about.
Do you guys remember when we had the serial killer in Tampa? Back, you guys were both cops back then. This was 2016.
I just graduated the academy.
I don't remember.
2017. We had somebody who was like offing dudes like at stoplights, like killed a few people, and it was in Tampa, and TPD fucking blew. I mean, they finally caught the guy, but they caught the guy by accident.
Yeah. And that's where I get back to: do you treat everybody like that serial killer? No. But do you treat everybody like they're completely harmless? No. We've seen enough times where, there's so many videos of cops just getting killed over things they never, like, that poor guy that came around again, where he gets his throat fucking slit of that homeless guy, like trespassing on the side of a building.
What?
Yeah, it's bad. It's one of the most graphic videos. I can't remember.
Oh, I sent it to you. Yeah. You were like,
it's it's the worst one you ever see. Walking up to a guy home, and he pulls out a fucking knife, and you hear the guy fucking die on video.
Yeah, that is
right. But are you expecting that? No. Do you walk up with your gun out? No. But should you always be prepared? And that's what I'm getting at, is like, law enforcement is dangerous. So you should think danger first. Do we want do we want to be an example for kids? Yes. Do we want to create a good community-oriented program? Yes. We want all those things. But at the very core, our job is to arrest bad guys. And people are dangerous. That's first. All that other stuff comes second, and it's flopped. The last thing everybody's worried about is bad guys and being a little rough and being a little, I don't say rough like hurting people, being a little rough edged and being a little worked up, because you should be scared to die. If you're not scared to die as a cop, you have a problem. You should think, every call is the last one. This could be the one. This old lady could pull a fucking gun out and shoot me. This guy in this traffic stop could be at the wit's end. He had to lost his job 10 minutes ago, and he's done. The guy in Miami that got killed, Amarillo, Devin, that guy that killed him had a suspended fucking driver's license. That was it. He was driving a car with a suspended license, got in a crash, did the switcheroony, and the cop got made aware that the switcheroony occurred. He was going to go confront him about a fucking suspended license, $500 bond, 6 months probation. You're back out.
If you get a
and that guy decided to kill the cop over a fucking suspended license. Now you run into somebody, and it's just everybody thinks cops get killed by like mass murderers and people that are the worst. No, this guy had a fucking suspended license, and he put a gun to a cop's head and killed him. And there's people not prepared for that call at all, and that's my problem.
And all of this comes back to, and I keep trying to draw it back into the Somali issues, right? All of this goes, this is the shit this is why we have the Somali stuff right now, because we have fucking pussies in charge of cops.
Yeah.
I am not concerned. I think it was Alexander that said this. It could have been someone else. Someone will correct me. I am less afraid. I'm more afraid of 100 lambs led by a lion than I am 100 lions led by a lamb.
Correct.
I think that's actually
look at Somalia. You have a police chief saying we're not going to cooperate with ICE. So all the Somalians go, oh fuck it, they're not going to deport us. They're not going to cooperate.
And let me tell you, Somalia, for anybody that doesn't know, like if you watch the movie Black Hawk Down, that's like the diet Somalia. That's not even as bad as it can actually get and does get. It's fucking terrible over there. Those people are fucking savages. Why they're here, I don't know. They need to fucking leave. All of them.
Yep.
Every single one of them.
But you're wrong to say that. And
I'm not. I'm
not know, but there are people, the bleeding heart people say that's wrong. And it's like, how many
hold on,
savages?
It's my turn to
go.
Fucking
How
cook.
I gotta pee.
God damn it. I don't have to take your morality. You are enforcing, you're telling me I'm a bad person because I don't have your fucking morality and your bleeding heart and your desire to do good to everybody. And my desire is to protect everybody. I exist so that you don't get fucking killed by the people that you want to be a bleeding heart for. You trained me to fucking kill people. You trained Mike to kill people. You trained Tyler to kill people. That's our fucking job. And that means we don't fucking like a lot of people. and we are not beholden to your fucking moral standards. We're fucking not. And so you can't tell me I'm a racist for that, for wanting to protect my country.
No, I agree.
So I hope we made enough reels.
We did.
Yeah.
But we got to figure out what we're doing. I think we're going to do a Friday show remote coming not this Friday, the first Friday of the year, right?
Yeah. So
You got to check and make sure you're not on a cruise.
I'll be
The first is a Thursday.
I'm gonna be. Are you? Where are you gonna
Friday.
be?
What are we doing this week? Are we doing Thursday again? Okay.
Yeah. What are we gonna be? Are you gonna be in studio next Friday?
Yeah.
So am I.
Okay.
So you and me will be here.
Well, we don't have a switcheroo camera. We don't have a.
I can do it from my laptop
There you go.
in front of
So we're
my
doing-
background.
What time?
11.
Okay.
Friday.
All right.
You're up at like 5 in the morning, aren't you?
No,
You-
I'm
you
good.
can- you
I have
can
nothing to
do it from
I'm just-
right
I'm
there
just-
in front
So
of
we're
you.
gonna
But
start.
this-
For
but
go,
it-
so no, we're starting every Friday remote now.
It'll be more engagement with we're not gonna have a lot. Like it takes a lot to bring this stuff Mondays and Thursdays. It takes days of preparation. We're just not at the point where we can do this every day. We don't have people working for us. This is us in a group chat collecting data. Then right when we're about to do it the night before, there's a whole new skew of things that we have to now research. And so Fridays, because we're moving to every day of the week, I'm telling you guys it's going to happen. Fridays is the next step, but Friday is going to be more of a fucking hangout session, engaging with you guys in the chats, bullshitting like the second hour, because I'm starting to believe that we're probably going to do on Mondays and Thursdays, we're probably going to do a beginning hour where it's formal.
Yeah.
And then a second hour where it's less formal, whether that be on Patreon only, or we just keep it on YouTube. Because that seems to be like a better business model. But either way, we'll be here on Friday, 11 in the morning, fucking kicking it. Casual.
Go back to the comments for a second.
Which one are you looking at?
I'm just reading them. So yeah, so remote Friday is going to be more like a like interaction recap, shoot the shit, kind of go over what we talked about and interaction with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to fucking study Somalians. I get the day off on Friday. Just talk some shit about.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, I wanted
Not
you
this
to-
Friday.
Yeah.
So the first one is going to be the second. No, it is this Friday.
No,
So-
I just realized I have an appointment on Friday.
Oh boy.
I fucking can't not have
And I have
one day.
And
where
I have
I'm-
an appointment the following Friday with VA, the 11th, the 9th. I have a knee appointment.
Oh wait, no, I can still do it. It's 11 in the morning. Yes, I can do it Friday.
Okay. Friday 11.
Friday at 11.
Thursday normal. Friday normal.
Even if we do it for an hour, it's still
it's
it gives us time to hang out.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm there.
So
and then we definitely need to do two things. I need to plug my podcast that's going to be
Have
dropping
it.
tomorrow.
Hit it.
Yeah, so we're going to be going deep into what happened in the.
should we talk
Cornball
about how
battle.
long it takes you to record a fucking podcast?
Yeah, it does take me a while.
Oh my god. We start the process at 2 p.m. I'm walking out the studio at 5:30 p.m. Jimmy hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Well,
They get what they get from me. I don't give a fuck how bad
Yeah.
it is. I just said this.
It does look good. It's perfection at its finest. And then once the set is perfected, then it's the program that Jimmy starts perfecting.
Well, I think once I get more reps in StreamYard, it's going to be a lot easier. And I just need
It's
to.
weird talking to yourself.
It really
It
is.
unless you're like drunk at the
and
table.
so
like I am, mad, but
I'm mad. I go kind of ham on details. I want to make sure I have everything right and everything squared away. I have it all accessible at my fingertips. It's exactly where I want it. And then I fucking practice doing it, and then I fucking do it. So
yeah,
yeah.
it takes a while, dude. I'm telling you, it takes a while.
but I do. But I try.
by
to do a good
episode
job.
40 where I'm at, they got 15 minutes before I left for a cruise with my hat backwards, and I was just talking shit about people. So
You know who I hate?
yeah, I hate all you motherfuckers. That's it. You get 15 minutes of who I hate. That's
Yeah.
it. Like I haven't even thought about Wednesday's episode yet.
Yeah. So so I'm doing that here right after this. I've got most of the details. I already started.
You liking
working
it?
on I am liking it. I think I'm kind of looking at it going like I'm kind of responding to a lot of questions right now. So I'm on the like, hey, let's talk about Afghanistan arc. So it's actually going to be like its own thing.
You know what the next step is, right?
What's that?
You have your episode drops tomorrow at
Yeah,
10
at 8:00.
Yeah, you need like a follow up, like a little live show with your people to
That's
talk about it.
the next part is
Yeah.
where instead of dropping episodes where I'm talking about the questions,
Yeah.
I can go,
Need a
okay,
dedicated live chat.
yeah,
Yeah, just an hour, like
Yeah.
recap Tuesday's episode.
Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
yeah, Wednesday nights probably. do that with the guys and just see how it all fucking.
Because that would work
shakes
out. If you go Wednesday at like 8, I'm on 7 to 8 with Dom. That would have everybody kind of already tuning in and then roll.
Don't do what guys on Ground did though when they were on. They would just go over.
No.
And the next show is like we can't go on.
Yeah. So what time are you running?
Me and Dom are every Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Okay,
7 to
so
8.
7 to 8, and I'll do. I can probably do 8 to 9 then.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'll just fucking.
And I can plug it. That
Yeah.
way they know it's coming on.
Hey,
right
Jimmy's
after.
next,
Yep.
and
That's kind of what we're going to. Is just
we're
roll right in.
We're so we're gonna be
But
talking.
I'm not doing Dom this week. So my first show with Dom is
We're kind of having a business meeting on
that's cool. I like it.
I kind of like it. Like,
yes, because it's New Year's Eve, the 31st. I might pop on for a little bit live. We could all pop on maybe if you're not doing it
on the 31st.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
But for Dom and I, the 7th, and then the new show as well. Pig in the Plug. Me and Criminal Jason. That'll probably drop.
Jason,
probably the following same day.
Pre-recorded though, right?
That's gonna be pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So you'll pre-record it which day?
Probably Thursdays and drop it on like Wednesdays.
Oh, that's
yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Yeah.
Mm.
Or I mean, I guess I could drop it on Fridays. We'll talk about it. I'm the intro's being built right now and all the background.
Dude, this is the stuff that we should.
But this
be
is what
putting
your
on
guys are
Patreon.
getting. Like people don't realize how we're trying to keep
these business meetings.
Every single person on the show has a show, another show, if not multiple shows, and we're trying to make Anti-Hero 5 days a week. And right now we're doing 2 days a week that are 2.5 hours. And it's easier, I think, on everybody's fucking brain in the scheduling is if we spread that out, and we have 5 shows a week that are an hour of prep for each one, like an hour's worth of good show, and then the second hour be fun. And what we're figuring out all that, what's best for everybody, what makes it financial sense. And
we got
y'all support is fucking amazing, by the way.
We got a business meeting at 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We got a business meeting at 3. There's a lot of good things happening here, guys and gals.
Yeah, we're trying to have multiple shows. You're gonna have your broadcast every day at some point.
Yeah,
So
that's supposed to be old reliable, old faithful.
And then you're gonna
the
have
entire broadcast.
Jimmy's recorded show Tuesday, my recorded show Wednesday at noon, another live show Wednesday night, another recorded show, open mic on Fridays. So you're gonna have
the night shift.
Be sick of us.
I mean, and then counterculture even expands more. We've got Heather's show, Unfiltered, Unfazed. And we got you're the new pre-recorded show.
And then True PD's still out there. We're working on. I got to get with him and get that ironed out.
Have you been working on it?
Oh yeah.
You say working on
it. He's recording. Well, I forgot to talk about that.
What
real quick, Lewis, pull up that. I sent a picture of the It's a real interesting story. I want you guys to look into this. We'll talk about it again on Thursday, but it dropped. I want you guys to just take a look at this headline. I think I can read it.
Take a look at this.
Make it bigger. Can you make it bigger? I can see it better. That is the disappearance of 2 Florida boaters, Randy Spivey and his nephew Brandon Billimar, have drawn attention from a previous investigation following Lee County Sheriff Carmen Marcino. Basically, what this article is saying is like these guys cooperated with the feds and talked about the sheriff of Lee County, and then mysteriously go missing on a boat, and it's just breaking now.
Wait, are you? And we're not alleging anything.
Yeah, federal involvement does not confirm criminal activity at this time. Authorities have not linked the previous federal investigation to the disappearance. Nothing there yet, but you have 2 guys that cooperated against the Lee County sheriff, who is alleged to be very crooked. He was investigated by the feds.
We talked about him.
Yeah,
we said he paid for his dispatcher's boobs. What if he kills us?
So take a look at that story.
Stay off the boat.
I'm going to dive into that. I'm going to dive in.
Stay away from the cans.
I'm going to dive into this story a little bit more.
You're going to dive in with chain to rock.
But just take a look at that story and how ironic it is that 2 guys that talked out about it. And that's where when people say they think I'm joking when I say I'm nervous.
Like, right. I'm telling you right now, if you ever went missing, I would look for you for about a day, and I would post about it for about 2 days, and I would have to go back to normal.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, like people think
it's coming, dude.
People think I'm joking, but
I'm more concerned about them framing him up than anything else, to be honest with you.
It's sketchy, dude.
I'm telling you, you guys got to watch out for that. It's going to happen to somebody eventually. They're going to hit you with what's on your hard drive. Like, that ain't my fucking hard drive, dude. That ain't mine. Like, oh.
Yeah. Well, I
Mike, you were on Epstein's list?
Oh, yeah. I was 9.
Add him.
I was 9.
I was 9.
Dude, no, I was in Louisiana at that time at Fort fucking Polk.
Lawsuit, right? Nothing new. So, all right, I got to pee. I got to eat.
We got to go. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will be back Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're amazing, and
We appreciate
I love
it.
you.
We do.
I love
Thank you.
I love you. I love you.
JV team for life.